Hi. Okay, hold on. Womp this shit. Give me a sec. Okay. Should be good. Should be good. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm streaming at a very inconvenient time for my North American bros, for my NA bros. It's probably like 5 a.m. or 8 a.m. for you guys, or 7 a.m. like somewhere along those lines. But for PH bros, for Southeast Asians, for the Europeans in the chat, you guys are thriving right now. I'm the only one on Twitch, had to go to YouTube. That's fine, Rockvan. You can stay on Twitch if you like, if you prefer Twitch over YouTube. Yeah. Yep. But for European bros, yep. Like I said, it's probably good. Yep. So, what's up? What's up? Yeah, man. So I had to. Okay, so look, I had to fucking stream during this time because this is literally. I mean, you might have noticed like past few weeks or something, right? Where my stream schedule has been all over the place, and you can blame my job for that. To be honest, I've been kind of around everywhere. Not gonna lie. The good thing is I'm not sick, but at the same time, I do need the money. Your normal streams are like normal US hours for us Europeans? Yeah, that's the problem. It's like, my normal streams is like normally like 8 a.m. Which is for European people like midnight to 3 p.m. or midnight to 4 a.m. rather. So most of you people are literally asleep, yeah. Did you opt out of the Twitch AI stuff? Oh shit, no I have not. I have not done that. I have not done that. I think I will do that soon though. Cause I don't know how I don't know how that works. I don't know how YouTube has Twitch has that capacity to be able to take your streams and like use it into AI. Like are they gonna train fucking are they gonna train AIs now? Not soon. Do that right now. Oh shit! Is it that urgent? Let's see. Settings. Is it actually unironically that urgent? Is it that bad? I mean, I've heard people making a fuss about it, but. Is it actually that bad? Huh. Where is it? AI. Oh shit. Saving for future Holodori banners, but here? Oh, thank you, Shorty. Yeah. Thank you. Hold on. Let's see if I can find that real quick, actually. If not, I think I'll just do it after the stream. I don't think I see it. Are they going full YouTube with the AI? Not sure. I think it's probably for Amazon. Yeah, you're right. I think like Amazon basically forced Twitch to have that in, so Amazon can train AI with it. They're probably gonna make their own AI VTubers or like their own fucking AI streamers, which is gonna be somewhat of a dystopian future. Not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Fucking every content that you consume is fucking AI. Nothing is real, and you're just forced to eat slop and AI and be happy with it. Shit. I can't find it, so maybe I'll just do it after the stream. Got my first 600k with Holodori as a non-rhythm gamer. Holy fuck, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, thank you, Pandora. Let me see this shit. How bad is it, actually? How bad is the AI shit? Twitch isn't making Gen AI training because no one would voluntarily choose to opt in. Instead, they are offering an opt-out option.
You opt out. We know many of you will opt out.
Yes.
That is completely by design. Now, why is it not opt-in? That's what everybody is here spamming in chat. I get it.
Okay.
Let me opt in versus making me opt out. Well, there's an honest answer, and I think most of you probably can appreciate this. Like, if it was opt-in, nobody would opt in. That's
true.
Honestly the answer. So by it's going to be on by default, and as I said, almost every content service in the world is on by default. I think the thing that we're doing here that is unique and different is respecting your wishes to opt out of model training. And I know this is not a fan favorite. I know it's very upsetting to the community.
They really. I like to think, okay, look, I know we all hate Twitch, but I'd like to think Amazon forced their hand on this. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I think Amazon absolutely forced their hand on this. There's just no way. Like, I don't see it. You know what I mean? By I don't see it, I mean that in the sense where, like, what's the benefit there for Amazon? For Twitch, rather. Oh shit, it's literally even right here. Allow your channel content to train generative AI content models at Amazon.
Completely.
At Amazon, bro. Fuck. They know it's a bad idea. Of course they do. They know it's a bad idea. Of course they... Jesus. Talk to myself. Yeah, they 100% know it's a bad idea. Okay, yep, I disabled it. I disabled it. I used to really like Mary Kish. I don't know who Mary Kish is. Is this girl? This girl is Mary Kish. I don't know that person. Every content creator will have a knockoff AI version in a few years. You know that girl from fucking from Blade Runner? This girl. This girl. Yep. I wholeheartedly believe that this is the future. We already have... Look, brothers, look. We already have, like, AI chat boxes are... chatbots, rather, are unironically, like, one of the most profitable fucking ventures in the entirety of the AI, like, boom right now. Like, you know, yeah, there's AI video generating stuff, but that's actually not making that much money, contrary to, like, what a lot of people think. Because, what Microsoft's Sora, was it Sora? Microsoft AI video generator. Oh, I think it was Sora, right? They actually shut it down. Yeah. They actually shut it down because... I'm pretty sure it was Sora. Like, it was Microsoft's thing. They shut it down because it was not making that much money. People were adopting it for, like, during its first 1 week and then fucking dipped out. Fucking 99% drop off, bro. Yeah, it's actually insane. And at the same time, there's C-Dance. Like, C-Dance is actually unironically the best probably right now. Like, this one is probably the best, like, footage generating software at the moment. And it's fucked, dude. And since those are the future, this is unironically what's gonna happen. Sorry. This is what's gonna happen, bro. This, dude. We're gonna have this shit in the future. Well, I mean... How do I wanna say this? Would you guys welcome a future like this? I certainly wouldn't. But with how lonely people have become, it's not just men, by the way. It's also women. There's a lot of lonely parasocial women, just as there are men. Well, actually, don't quote me on that, but like, it's almost like the numbers are, or how feral they are, almost like they kind of balance itself out. It kind of gets shit. Sora was losing money, exactly, dude. They're the same company. You mean Amazon and Twitch? No. Amazon owns Twitch. They bought Twitch like a long time ago. And they're probably not making any money. They're so convinced AI is this general future that they're entitled to everything. I think to a certain extent, I think AI is the future. But, oh sorry. Okay, how do I want to say this? I think certain AI is going to be a very integral part of the future. But I think people are overselling its use. You know what I mean? Like, AI as we know it right now are actually not AI. They're just basically glorified chatbots. You know what I mean? Except the parts where they actually make image and video generating stuff. Yeah. And this, I don't think, I mean... Yeah, this will probably like, pop off in the future. I can genuinely see that. Yeah, this will probably pop off in the future if it's good enough and if there are no telltale signs that it's AI. Look, man, 2 years ago, chat, okay? 1 year ago, I thought I would be able to recognize AI videos when I see it. Now, I see plenty of AI videos and I'm not even sure if they're AI or not, right? I just have this like like this ick, like this feeling that it might be AI, but I'm never really sure because AI kind of looks good now depending on how it's used. Some of them are kind of shit, like the AI that they use for, let's say, like the consumer brand AI, like C-Dance, for example. Yeah, these are very obvious AI. But like the stuff that like other companies use are actually like kind of good now. Hi, Lumi. Yeah. AI is the future, just an early internet bubble. All over again, where everyone and their mothers had a website because it was the new trendy thing. This time it's AI instead. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen AI be useful in some applications, but it's flawed. Yeah, yeah, that's part of what I mean by that. It's fucking it's overhyped or it's oversold to people. Like, yeah, AI is gonna be the future, but like, it's not going to be in fucking everything. You know what I mean? The applications are very limited, and they're only good if you already know. AI as an art form, AI as integration is really only the most usable or effective if you already have like some sort of familiarity with how to execute those forms or those work in the first place. Because it's mostly just a supplementing tool, I would like to think. Like, if you use AI to supplement or improve something, rather, improve a flow, instead of, like, creating it by scratch, fucking everything, you don't actually make anything, you just put it on a prompt. I feel like that's the only real way AI is used. Oh shit, Cesar, thank you for the... Oh shit, dude, based. Based, dude. Thank you so much. For the dono, for the gifted. Say hi to him. Most are shit of the number. True. But hey, how do I want to say this? I mean, I'm okay with I'm okay with embracing AI to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Like I can't just say, well, let's not use this tool just because it has like some moral issues right now. I don't think Cesar Hernandez, hi. Say it. Say what? Did you say? Did you donate something or what? Aside from the gifted, rather. Hold on. Back to what I was talking about. Yeah, I do think AI will be in the future eventually. Not that I approve all aspects of it, because some blatant AI are garbage. I don't like AI YouTube videos. For example, I don't like it when people just build something from the ground up using AI because it's so obviously fucking shit. You can tell. Like, I think the problem with AI right now is that you can tell somebody is an uncreative little shit that's really all in it for the grift and the money, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing aside from putting in prompts based on how the AI looks. I've seen effective applications of AI, and I've seen AI slop. I'm not talking about shitpost slop, I'm talking about real slop. You know what I mean? Yeah. But at the same time, I think like there should be laws around AI. Like like for example, what's it called? Like deep faking has always been a thing, but it's going to be even more of a common thing because of this. I don't think you should be able to train your content your words or your blah 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 shouldn't be used to train AI without your explicit permission, and they shouldn't be fucking slimy about it. I think like the US or like any governing body should implement laws to protect, like, at the same time, other people's rights, other creative people's rights to not get their shit copy pasted into AI, among many other things. Yeah. I think like I similar to gambling, right? Like it just needs really heavy regulation rather than a full-blown ban. Also, propaganda using politics, that is true. I think we just need a regulation. I don't think AI is evil. Exactly. It's like a gun. You know? Like a gun can be used to kill people, but at the same time, that doesn't make it any less, the fact that it's used as a self-defense tool doesn't make it any less of a harm towards other people. Something like that. Yeah. That's my take about AI. Anyway, let's talk about Bao now. Alright. Bao the whale. You might have remembered last week, we covered that Bao has been showing herself a lot these days. Like you can imagine, yeah, back in like 2 weeks. This was the photo we last saw. Look at this, okay? July 31, so it's been 2 weeks. Bao has been posting her face a lot after this. Like, you know, we have this. Yeah, we have this. I mean, sure, these are like VTuber related content, but aside from that, we have this. More Bao stuff, more Bao stuff, more Bao stuff. And because I don't really watch Bao's like, I don't really watch Bao's like Twitter content anymore or Twitch content anymore. I would like to think that she's just on an arc. Like she must be like in Japan, or she must be doing a lot of like IRL stuff, doing a lot of random stuff. Look, we have more over here, more over here. Live reviewing Viet street food. Yeah, she was on a tour basically, was my thing. Oh, she even opened an Instagram page. All right. Okay. Accidentally leaks her face. No, we already knew what your face was a long time ago. To a certain extent, Bao has always been open to showing her face, but it was never to this capacity. You know what I mean? Like Bao was okay showing her face in like some cons, some stream stuff with like other VTubers, among many other stuff, but it's never been like to this scale, I would like to think. Oh look, recession indicator. All right, recession indicator, by the way, is gambling. Yeah, so either this is just an arc or it's just a temporary thing. But not a lot of people like this, because to many people, Bao basically, okay, so we already know why people don't like Bao, right? Like I made a huge fucking video. I have a huge fucking I made a huge fucking video about it, where people don't really like Bao because her whole, whenever something happens to her, she doesn't really take some level of accountability. It's always other people's fault. She seems to acknowledge the fact that she's stupid. She's not the brightest person in the world. But at the same time, I argue in my video that if you know you are not the brightest person in the world, and you keep, and for some reason you keep fucking harming people and you keep harming yourself, falling into a lot of scams, maybe you need to do a lot of due diligence and some stuff you need to take care of within yourself and for other people to make sure that you and others are not harmed by your own stupidity. Something along those lines. That's what I was saying. Yeah. And, but aside from that, people also don't like Bao because of the Cindergate situation. People don't really like Bao because of the whole misandry thing. The misandry arc, rather. The fact that she got called out by Skeb. Yeah. Basically, I read a comment. I read a comment on my Bao video saying, Bao was basically, I'm just a girl personified, or whatever, or if I'm just a girl, your entire personality. And to a certain extent, I actually agree. Like, I think there's, you know, there's a term in like, where many women in the internet right now, like where, you know, girl failure, girl dinner, girl math, where it's just like they do things wrong, but it's the girl way of doing it. So it's kinda spun retardedly. That's not me being sexist, by the way. Women call themselves that. Like, girls, like, overspending money and being irresponsible with money. Men didn't create girl math. Women created the term girl math. You know what I mean? Among many other things. Yeah. I'm not sure if my memory is correct, but I've seen a clip of Bao getting interviewed saying she wanted to do IRL stuff, that the VTuber part was something she did not to take very seriously. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Yeah. So, in the middle of, in the middle and after all of this, we have a lot of people saying that, you know, came, ruined the EN VTuber space, leaves. Chat, you have to understand, 1.3 million views, bro. 1.3 million views, and Bao's fucking picture has 2.3 million. He has almost double this. Look. This is low-key a ratio. All right, chat, this is low-key a ratio. Look, 2.3 million, 20k likes. 1.3 million, 15k likes. Okay? So, when I say that there's a lot of hate for Bao the Whale, there's a lot of hate for Bao the Whale. Like, we are, like, the people that are talking about, the people that are talking about it, they are not a vocal minority. They are actually a massive fraction of the fan base. It's insane. There's a Reddit thread discussing Bao's new arc. Oh shit, okay. Let's look at that right now. Let's look at that right now. We'll supplement that into the... Is it this one? Is it from VTuber Drama? We'll look at it. Alright. Anyway, that's that. There's another one over here saying, come on. She removed her VTuber she removed VTuber from her bio, chat. She removed her VTuber from her bio. So actually, take a look at this, and she did. The difference between Chad and Chud is you, okay? And previously, she used to have VTuber. Okay, can we stop that real quick? Look, AKA I want to be bread girl, VTuber, VA, singer. So the whole virtual thing used to be like a very integral part of her character and her brand, and now she took it off. So that that really added to the whole like conversation, to the whole speculation that she might actually quit VTubing. Yeah, it's insane. So anyway, we see a post over here from Emerald Apple, 1.5 million with 8k views. This one had more engagement, but let's look at this. With how much Bao has been doing IRL stuff with multiple face reveals without using the avatar, she has removed VTuber label from her profile. It only exists on her ad tag. After all the Cinder drama, Skep drama, and the Nijisanji drama recently, this might be a move to rebrand herself, as eventually the simp audience has completely fallen for her IRL appearance. So, how do I want to say this? So let's try to address this real quick. I see a lot of people saying that Bao is a tourist. And that she only came to VTubing to profit off of it and ruin it and then go away. I supremely disagree. I vehemently disagree. Bao is far from a tourist. A lot of people have to understand this, but Bao has been making VTubing adjacent content before I even had a proper internet connection. Bao has been doing this since 2015, 2014. Her content back then, as Hikaru Station, was anime songs. She was an utaite. That's as closest as you can get to become a VTuber when you started off from that content. Bao was always going to be a VTuber. It was only the real natural step in... it was really only the real natural step into her career. And because I used to watch a lot of Bao, any Bao viewers would know this, but she's actually a loser. She's actually a nerd fucking chud, a loser chud, not like right-wing chud, like, you know, like a fucking loser femcel. Okay, she's not a femcel, but like, you know, she's a nerd. She's an actual genuine, like, anime-loving fucking degenerate consuming fucking nerd. Like, you can make all the... I feel like you can make a lot of criticism towards Bao, but calling her a tourist is like the one thing that she's not. You know what I mean? Didn't she debut in like 2022? Yeah, she did. She changed her branding from Hikaru Station to Bao the Whale, I think in 2020, yeah. With her very much like her primal, with her first Bao reveal. And look, the reason why I want to make a clarification that she's no tourist is because I love the word tourist. I love flinging it around to people that deserve it. But at the same time, I don't want to muddy the definition. I don't want that word to be given and like used lightly towards people that are definitely not it. Like, you know, how we make these like fucking we make these accusations or these complaints towards like terms in literally any community where such a word or a certain word has removed all its meaning. Like, for example, incel has lost all its meaning because people use it willy-nilly. Nobody fucking knows what it means, right? And, you know, I dislike that. And I don't want the word tourist, again, because I love the word tourist to be used so lightly. I know that you guys don't like Bao. I know a lot of people don't like Bao. But she's not a tourist. Yeah, like, we just have to, like, I don't even think she's a normie. She's pivoting towards IRL content. Now, that's the one thing we need to talk about. Because we have to ask why. Why is she doing that? You know what I mean? Why is she changing? She used to be like heavy VTuber. Again, she was a fucking loser. But like, she's swapping her brand for some reason. I wonder why. So let's talk about like some possibilities. Let's rock. Let me bring up my notepad. Oh, Cesar Hernandez, thank you again for the $10, dude. You are doing the rest justice, brother. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we lost the meaning of LARP. I kind of am. I am a fan. Oh shit, Cesar, thank you. Yeah. No, like I said, right? Like when we want to criticize people, we have to use the right terms, and we gotta be honest with ourselves. You know what I mean? So, let's talk about it. Why is Bao leaving VTubing and seemingly pursuing IRL? Okay, so someone said she had a Discord post where she wanted to step back and heal her relationship to VTubing. I'd like to see that. Does any post talk about that at all? I mean, it makes sense. Okay. So to be honest, that makes sense. Because, okay. Let's separate this into BAO specific... hold on. Sorry. BAO specific conditions. VTubing specific conditions. Okay, like issues that are exclusive to BAO and issues that may be what's going on with VTubing. Okay, so VTubing specific conditions. Let's talk about this first before we get to what's wrong with BAO. What's wrong with VTubing right now? Well, I made a video about the absolute state of VTubing, about how divisive, about how isolating it can be now, about how like mean girls, blah 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 blah. So maybe politicization is a huge thing that I think she dislikes, and maybe maybe not, because like she kind of gets political sometimes, yeah. But I do think that it leads to people being more isolated, aggravated, etc. Okay? Two, people are more open to calling big VTubers out now. So this is an important VTubing specific condition in the general industry. Because back then, you have to remember, back in 2020, 2023, I would like to think, nobody wanted to shit talk a VTuber. Like at most, like nobody wanted to shit talk a VTuber, nobody wanted to criticize them. At most, all they can say is like lightly nudge upon it, like cushion their words, super. But back then, a lot of the hate towards VTubers was really only congregated in 4chan. That's it. Like, that's unironically it. Like, in Twitter, yeah, there were some, like, fucking retards, like, fucking, V-tweeters and tourists making a huge stink about, like, lots of things. But right now, it's even more fierce. Right now, there's, like, two parties going on right now. And that's, like, a direct result of the politicization of it, I would like to think. But suffice to say, people are kind of fed up with the people are no longer buying the I'm just a girl bit. Like, we're actually starting to treat VTubers like regular streamers. Yes. So let's go to BAO real quick, okay? BAO specific conditions. 1, the hate for BAO the whale. Fucking obviously. Watch my video if you haven't, but let's break it down by basically saying accused of misandry, accused of sheer stupidity, accused of actually being a mean girl. Okay, so I don't necessarily know if I can agree that BAO is a mean girl, but the fact that she gets involved in a lot of drama, I can understand why so many people can get the impression that she's a mean girl. You know what I mean? I haven't really thought about it, but I've seen the sentiment around, so I'll just list that there. Okay, BAO specific conditions. 5 years, 10 years of anime-related content. 5 years of VTubing specifically. Okay, let's go back to we're doing a boomerang thing here. Let's go back to VTubing specific conditions. VTubing is low ceiling equals limited growth and discrimination. What do I mean by discrimination? So you guys might know this, maybe even you're a lot of the people that, oh shit, sir, thank you again, Caesar, with the fat gifteds, bro. Thank you. So what I mean by discrimination in VTubing is that you might have heard this from other VTubers, but like VTubers compared to IRL streamers don't actually get that much visibility, and they don't get chosen as much compared to IRL streamers, if that makes sense. Like sponsor-wise, I mean. And we all know how sponsors are like literally the biggest source of funding for any streamer. Yeah, I do not believe for a second that VTuber has a low ceiling. It does. Compared to IRL streaming, to flesh streaming rather, VTubing is low. You have to remember, the biggest VTuber in the world right now is Gargura, with 4 million views. The biggest streamer in the world right now is iShowSpeed with 60 million. Almost, sorry, I think it's 50 million, but almost 60 million views. That's like 10x plus bigger. You know what I mean? And the biggest live, okay, let's focus this on the EN side of things. On the EN side of things, the biggest live streamer has a cap of around 25,000 viewers. The biggest live streamer in IRL has around 100,000 views live. It's almost like viewership wise, the average is 5x. Subscribers wise, the average is 10x. So, you know, it's unironically like statistically bigger. Yeah. Oh shit! Flambeak, the court jester. You guys are so generous for some reason. I wonder why that is. Thank you, man. I appreciate everybody's like the memberships. Yeah. Some people over here can enjoy some content. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be a niche if it had the same ceiling. Exactly. Like there's pros and cons, right? Like there's I guess let's put this in. There's pros and cons of being like there's pros and cons of VTubing having a smaller ceiling. It having a smaller ceiling means that there's infinitely way more people that can, okay, how do I want to say this? It's better to be a big fish in a small pond rather than be an even bigger fish in a bigger ocean. You know what I mean? I think that's the problem. So I think these are like valid reasons to want to quit VTubing. I mean, you guys know this, right? Like you guys know this about me, but I also kind of want to branch out away from VTubing. I want to do more anime content related stuff. I want to talk about, like, for example, like anime, like themes in anime, like anime reviews, like, you know, the kind of videos Gigac makes. I want to make content around like hentai, for example. I think that's fun. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you would realize that I made a video about it. 2 videos actually. So it's really fun. But every time I do something non-VTubing related, even just anime adjacent, the algorithm punishes me. I know this because the past year alone, like 2026 alone, I've uploaded like 4 non-VTubing related videos. They have all gotten 10k below viewers. 10k below viewers, bro. It's crazy. Like none of my videos get that bad. Like the algorithm is actually just promoting my VTubing content because I probably pigeonholed myself into only making VTuber content. And while I made my peace with that now, like I'm okay doing that now because, you know, I'm still passionate about VTubing. I still watch VTubers. I'd still like to talk about VTubers. It would be nice, you know, to talk about non-VTubing related stuff. And I still do talk about VTubing related stuff, but I paywall it now. I put it on my Patreon, my membership now. Yeah. In any case, yeah, I think like VTubing having a low ceiling is and having limited growth and not having the same sort of opportunities and sponsors that regular streamers have is like a huge thing. What are other BAO specific conditions? You can always talk about donuts. True, Billy Donuts. True. Yeah. And look, okay, legendary run this year. Thank you all for the more music is on the horizon. All right. Cool. And I saw this post from Kenny. Been reading today's discourse. I said this like 9 days ago about BAO. I don't really care about the issue, but it seemed like the evident trajectory. And she made this post in literally August 8th. Wow. Hold on. Internet, please load. Hold on, my internet's not loading. Internet load. Okay. Mark my words, BAO is going to become a facecam streamer instead of primarily or even much of a VTuber. Why have the voices told me this? Am I schizophrenic? Possibly. However, she hasn't posted about BAO related stuff since May 18 on the BAO the Whale Instagram. You could technically say there was a July 8th with an original song, but it was a white screen snippet and the description has it one sentence blurb followed by her discussing her trip. Especially given her experience repeatedly in this community and her IRL and her ties to and ability to mingle with IRL streamers, I give it until 4 to 6 months tops where she's past using her model as her primary thing for streaming. Okay, so that's very interesting. Because, to be honest, I didn't know that. I didn't know that BAO has kind of stopped doing VTubing stuff for a while and has actually slowly pivoted herself away from it since like May. I did not know that. Again, I haven't been catching up in a lot of Bao the Whale's content. I thought she was on a break or something. Yeah. I don't get how much people can hate Bao so much. Yeah, I mean, look, there's plenty of reasons to not like Bao, but I feel like I do think that people can get a little schizophrenic with it. I agree. Yeah. Maybe more reliable merch companies might be one. I don't know about that. But like, yeah, I have seen the whole thing where she got scammed by Kinetic Fusion, which she lost apparently $2,000 for. I did see that. And how do I want to say this? Again, that's like the fourth time or something that she got scammed. And you know, even if I may not want to shit on Bao too much, she kind of if she can't do her own due diligence, if she got scammed like 4 fucking times this month, oof, you fucking deserve it at this point. You know what I mean? The girl who cried wolf syndrome. Exactly. I would like to think that's basically it. So, I would like to think, with all these factors in mind, I think that's why she's leaving VTubing. She might need a bit of time to, what's the term that you said? Heal her love for VTubing. And, you know, maybe she'll come back and do it again. Maybe, you know, yeah. Maybe she'll be okay. Maybe she won't be okay. Maybe she'll become a Sea-Dog VA type. Because, like, I think Sea-Dog VA is actually, like, a very interesting pivot to this. Because Sea-Dog VA was, like, not necessarily almost exclusively an anime channel, but it was always anime adjacent. Now, he still talks about anime, but his content is far from that. He mostly talks about... He's like an IRL live streamer now. He's a lifestyle streamer now, yeah. She was scammed in total in the several scams of, like, 100k. I have no idea. Sorry. I made a video about that, but I actually don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember anymore, yeah. I'm calling it now since Bao inevitably gets into a drama for 4 months, like 4 to 6 months, like she normally does when she goes to cry about it on stream. This is going to let smaller channels grow and get seen. Maybe. Let's actually look at her viewership. Somebody said viewership. I'll put a question mark on that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open her Twitch tracker. I don't think her viewership would be hit that much. Let's see. Let's look at your viewership, Bao. Let's compare this to last year and the previous year's streams. What's that fucking noise, by the way? I hear music. I hear like ominous music or something. Bro! Get me in! Bro, my internet is not this slow. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Hold on, Twitch tracker Bao. Come on, dude. Man, your VPN sucks. I'm not even using a VPN. I'm not using a VPN. Stop it, bro. Am I? Yeah, I'm not. Hold on. Am I actually? Like, am I actually? Is my NordVPN on? It's not. Yeah, okay, chat, you hear that music, right? Where is that coming from? I don't know where that is coming from. I actually don't know where that's coming from. Fuck, dude. I just want to see her numbers. There's humming sounds? Yeah, it's the humming sounds. That's what I don't know. My VPN is off. So it's not the VPN. It's actually unironically my fucking internet connection. Why is this taking so much? Reset your browser? Alright. Alright, chat. I'm gonna reset my browser. Give me a sec. Be patient with me, bros. Change your DNS? I don't know how to do that. I'm retarded. I'm not a very tech person. I mean, I kind of am, but like not like that. I don't know anything about that. Okay, let me just close my browser and I'll open it again. If you don't fix it right now, I'm saying a mod coup. No, don't do it. No. God, chat, look, thank God I'm moving next week. I'm moving to another house next week with my roommate because I don't like this house. Shit's been flooding. Like the storms have been hitting the GTA server of the Philippines like 2 weeks ago, and the storm's kind of fucking us every single time. Every single time, even. Okay. Let's see. Ah, finally! Okay, thank you. Thank you. It loaded. It loaded, bros! Alright. Let's look at you. Okay, 2025. Your average seems to be 1K, 2K, 2K. Okay, some good months go out to like 8 to 5K. All right. 2K, 2K. 1K, 2K, 2K. 1. It seems like it averages down to 2K. It seems like that's the case, yeah. Damn, bro. Look at Bao, dude. Fucking look at all these months, okay? All these months that she's been streaming. Fucking super active 2021 to 2024 and 2025. But then after like that whole situation with fucking the Misandry arc and the Skeb arc, she took on a massive fucking hiatus. Didn't come back until late February. And even then, like March and February streams are very sporadic. And then April, she barely did anything. May, she kind of became a little bit active. June as well. But July, whoa, dude. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. Let's look at your viewerships. 2K. 2K, 1K, 2K. 1K. 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 Oh, wait a minute, chat. Wait a minute. 1K. 1K. 2K. 2K a little bit. Okay, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I think it actually dipped a little. Not too much, but like just a little from her average. Comparing to 2025 at least. It kinda dipped. Just a little. Interesting. It's still decent? Yeah, it's still decent. Like these are still numbers that I envy. Yeah, it's oh shit, dude. Yeah, 58%, 18%. Yeah. How about her follower count? Oh wow, she lost quite a bit of subs after June, huh? Let's look at you. Hold on. Yeah, it dipped a little. Look, you can see this, right? Average, okay. Average 2K, 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 3K, 3K, 2K, 2K. 1K, 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 2K. Yeah, it did actually dip a little. Yeah. Come to Mexico, Nusagi. Yeah. Philippines and Mexico, probably almost the same sort of country. So, let's see. How about viewership, follower gain? Wait, she bled 3K subs, dude. Look at this. Since last year, she bled 3K subs. She's kind of stagnated. Look, 627 followers, August 2025, and now it's 624 followers, August 2026. Holy. Okay, wow. Oof. I mean, that's not that much. It's not that much, but the stagnation is kind of insane. Is this when I made my video? My Bow the Whale video? April 2026. 2000. Let's see. Depressed Nosagi. When did I release my Bao video? I certainly hope I didn't cause anything. This is commentary purposes, not necessarily confirming anything. May. Okay, I made my video in May. All right, so that's not me. Okay, never mind. Fee you. This is not me. So this loss in April 2026, that's not me. That's probably because of the whole what happened in April? Was the Saikuno Daki April? The Saikuno Daki was April, right? Yeah. And in April and in May she still lost some subs, but she, you know, not yeah. And then she recovered a little bit on August because she started streaming semi-regularly again. Oh, thank you, Flambi. Oh yeah, Flabim, yeah, dude. Big ups from Ireland. Thank you so much for the €5. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You go sleep or work because it's or yeah, probably work because it's like 2 p.m. for you guys or something, 3 p.m. It's probably how much does the inactivity play that part in this? Streams. Go back to streams, brother. Yeah, on all. Yeah. She's kind of semi-regularly active now. She's streaming at least 2 times a week now. Interesting. Actually, no. She streamed 1, 2, 3, 4 times. She's streaming 2 times a week. That's kind of decent. Interesting. So I'm guessing there's a little bit of merit to the whole viewership bleeding thing. Damn. I mean, hey, like I said, I don't think Bao is a malicious person. I don't think she is a malicious actor. Like she has a fucking a bloody boner on against fucking people that don't like her or whatever. But to a certain extent, I would like to think a lot of this was just kind of avoidable if she just thought about like the decisions that she would have make long term. You know what I mean? Better than Saba? You're not wrong. How about how about Shy Lily? Twitch tracker. We're gonna cross, chat. We're gonna cross compare numbers, okay? We're gonna look at Bao, we're gonna look at Shy Lily, and then we're gonna look at Cinder. If you do more flesh content, you lose more of your VTuber fan base. True, but then you also gain more flesh content people. So, to a certain extent, at the end of the day, I would like to think that's actually a decent thing. If numbers are like mostly what you care about. All right, streams. Oh wow. Oh wow, wait a minute. I'm quite impressed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very impressed. That's a very consistent schedule, bro. Monday, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. That's very consistent. Holy shit. Oh my god. You know what? Props to Shy Lily. Holy fuck. I'm actually super impressed. Oh my god. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, her average viewers. Let's look at her average viewers per year. Since last year, rather. Oh. Oh, okay. Rough. It's still kind of. Okay, not gonna lie. It's kind of roughly almost the same. Yeah, it's roughly the same. I'm gonna imagine these spikes in viewership in in April to June, to August rather, are caused because of the whole Shy Lily, Cinder's Google Docky. Because you know when that happened, obviously she would gain a lot of followers, she would gain a lot of viewers who sympathize with her and shit like that. So she gained a massive surge, but then it stabilized by, I would like to think December. In December, she lost a lot of a bit of viewership, but it stabilized. It's still kind of relatively the same. Yeah. And since August 2025, 1.5 sorry, 1.533,000, and now it's 1.564,000. So she's still growing. Shylily is not stagnating. She's actually still growing. Yeah. December is Cinder's Google Docky. Was it? No, I don't think so. I think it was like November or October, right? Sorry, not this one. Cinder, the burden of proof or something. Yeah. Okay, there we go. 10 months ago. I think it was October. Oh yeah, it is October. Okay. It was October, and what's her October viewership? Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, I guess that counter docky actually did a little bit of numbers in her. No wonder she was low-key panicking about it, and she wanted to talk to Cinder about it. Yeah, alright. Yeah, she's German, so she would be very consistent with the schedule. It's a built-intism. True. Wait, she's German? Shylily is German? I thought she was Dutch. Well, that being said, I don't really watch too much Shylily, so I wouldn't know. Bao just needs to keep a consistent schedule, and she'd get right back up. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to think so. Maybe. How about Cinder? Okay, so Bao seems to have stagnated. Shylily did not. Shylily is actually growing. How about Cinder? She moved to the Netherlands. Oh, okay, no wonder. Okay, yeah. I got the impression she was Dutch because I remember some talk about her being in the Netherlands. It's like, oh, she's Dutch, but I didn't know she was European. German rather. All right. Okay, some months are skipped because she. Oh, actually, she tanked. She tanked quite a bit. Yeah. Okay, so let's use her April to January period, or like December 24 period, because this was like an unproblematic time for her. Obviously, sometime after the cancellation, she got like fucked. She disappeared off the net for a while, but that's almost a double reduction, bro. That's a 50% reduction. Oh shit, dude. Excuse me. All right. Interesting. How about her follower count? So she returned in October 2025, and she had 298k. Now she has 295k. So she's also stagnating. Cinder is also stagnating. All right. Oh fuck, dude. Oh fuck. She lost almost 50k from that drama. Oh fuck, dude. That small average viewer gain loss tells me she got put in a small corner away from views. Yeah. Because you have to remember, like in Twitch VTubing at least, a lot of viewers, especially if you were once part of a certain circle, overlap. Like for example, Numi, Bao, Shylily, they overlap viewers. So if one of them is more active than the other, or one of them disappears more than the other, one of them stands to benefit from that. Yeah. So Cinder was hit massively. But I would like to think that 1.5k viewership is relatively decent. That's still livable enough money. How do I know? Wasn't there a website that tracks how much subs you have? Cinder Twitch subs. No! Okay, thank God. How about Numi and Yuzu? Yeah, we can check Numi and Yuzu. Let's check Numi. Oh, fuck. Numi Twitch tracker. Akuma Nuimone. Yeah, there we go. Oh, never mind. I put the wrong in. Okay, let's look at the Twitch tracker too. So current active subscriptions is 1.4k. Let's say that's $4. Let's say that's $5 each. She get her take home pay. Okay. Let's just do the math. 4,000 USD times 2.5. She would earn 3 grand from this every month just from subs alone. How about Cinder channel? How about her YouTube channel? How is she doing? Well, I mean, not gonna lie, I love you for your real takes, man. Oh, Caesar, you're too kind, man. Thank you. Yeah, you're so generous today. Yeah. Holy fuck, DN is making bank today. True. I made $40. That's my fucking bi-weekly grocery, dude. Based. I'm fed for 2 weeks. Holy, what those thumbnails? These are very basic VTuber-esque thumbnails. So what the strat is for a lot of VTubers is that they clip their streams, they commission an artist to do the thumbnail, and they make a focus for these streams, and then they fucking hit send. Yeah. Seems to be a lot of tentacle related stuff here, though. I wonder why that is. Anyway, let's look at Numi. Alright, now, let's just look at statistics. We can just look at the numbers here. Whoa! Numi has what? This is how you know I'm so out of touch of Twitch VTubing. Numi has more stuff than Bao? Yo, dude! Numi has more viewers than Bao! So why is Bao quitting? Oh, I made a whole notepad about it. You can take a screenshot of this. Yeah, you can take a screenshot of this. I did not know that. Okay, hold on. Here are the average viewerships. Here are the average viewerships. Let's look at Bao real quick. Let's compare this to Bao again. Give me a sec. I did not know Numi were actually, I didn't know her numbers was actually that great. Oh, Rickx boy, thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much for the 20. That's how much? That's 3 weeks. He only watches FaZe Connect. I only watch small indies, 1 or 2 FaZe Connect members, and mostly Crony and some Hololive members. That's all I watch. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have a job now. I can't watch all the VTubers I used to like. Yeah. Okay. So, Bao, 2K, 2K, 2.5K, 1.7K, 1.3K, 1.8K. Okay. And then Numi. Yo! Yo, dude! I hope you all do. You can't my respects. So Bao was crying over a model just to quit 1 year later. It's mostly I mean, it's not. I don't think it's because of the model. It's at least from Bao's perspective. It's more so like how Cinder did this to her or something. It's more the sentiment, not necessarily the tangible effect. Yeah, for shit like that. But thank you, Charlie Spur, for $5 a month. How about okay? How about Yuzu? Sanagi Yuzu. Twitch tracker. Let's look at your shit, bro. Oh, okay. It's okay. These are decent. These are roughly like Bao's numbers. All right. Yeah, these are roughly Bao's numbers. Oh wow, she's killing it. She has a very loyal audience. Interesting. Unfortunately, I have the job. True. I mean, hey, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I think I told you guys this. My job doesn't pay me that much. My job only gives me like 30k PHP. In USD, that's $400. Almost $500 a month. YouTube makes me more money. Okay, who was somebody that was relatively part of that drama? Who was it? Is that the average for your area? Because that seems low. And it's above average, actually. It's above average. Like, the average for my area is actually like 20k and below. Spite? Oh shit, we can look at Spite, yeah. Spite, VTuber, Twitch tracker. If you had to give an educated guess, as you think more VTubers are gonna shift to IRL, as you said, the biggest number is only 10%. Most. Okay, thank you, Matthew, for the 5. I think more people are predisposed. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing. I made this list. Anybody that doesn't suffer from anybody in VTubing that doesn't suffer from the conditions that is listed here probably won't shift. So for example, Shylily. Shylily doesn't seem like she was affected all that much by viewership decline. She's not affected all that much from the hate around her. Yeah, there's a lot of hate from Shylily. And, you know, Shylily has more than spoken up about how she hates the fact that people don't like her. But all things considered, compared to Bao at least, because Shylily mostly just shut the fucks up these days, compared to Bao, Shylily doesn't actually have that much haters. Even if the hate towards Shylily is more vitriolic, it's not more vocal, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Yeah. Oh, Black Sheep Prime, thank you, dude, for the groceries. I appreciate it. Holy fuck, dude. We have $80 or $70 now. That's a month. That's a month of my groceries. I appreciate that. Yeah. Politicization, if you're not that affected with how political VTubing has become, like you don't really care too much, then, you know, it's whatever. Here's the thing about Shylily. Shylily owns her own fucking GamerSubs company. I don't think opportunities is a problem. Opportunities, sponsorships, among many other things, is a problem for Shylily. So I don't think she's gonna be affected by this all that much. VTubing low, this one, Shylily is like one of the biggest fishes in the sea right now. So I would like to think, I don't know if she wants to do that. Like, I don't know if Shylily wants to switch. Yeah. If there's somebody that I would like to think is open to switching, Matara Khan. Yeah, Matara is probably like one person that's most likely to switch up to IRL content. Maybe. I'm not that sure. I say that because Matara has IRL friends. Sorry, IRL streamer friends, and her group, I think, mostly is IRL streamer. I actually get the impression that Matara has sort of divorced herself too much from within the inner mechanisms of VTubing because of the whole V-Shoujo shenanigans, about how apparently she tried to warn people wouldn't listen to her, blah blah blah, like the internal politics of it. I would like to think that's a factor, yeah. Shylily owns V-Cards, no? Yeah, by company, if I remember correctly, yeah. So here's the thing. Shylily is a partial owner of GamerSubs, and I think she owns V-Cards, or is a direct partner of V-Cards. Let's see. V-Cards owner. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh wait, not this one. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the trading game. Yeah, I think Shylily is actually like a person for this, yeah. I would like to think that with all that in mind, I think Shylily has too much stake into VTubing. I think she benefits too much to want to leave, so I don't think she will leave. Yeah. V-Card ain't living, but a dead game walking. Well, I mean, I'm not a TCG person, so I don't know. Amalie has always been half VTuber, half like a flesh streamer to a certain extent. Not to the same case as Onigiri, right? But it's because Amalie has always been like a VTubing adjacent person for a long time. So, her getting a VTuber model was like the next best step. But it's not, it's like a Kason situation, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. She's a bit of an exception. Yeah. Numi is next? I don't know. I don't watch too much of Numi. At least not from her clips, so I I would not be able to say that with great confidence. Yeah. Spite. Let's look at Spite. Same with Sayu. Yeah, Sayu has like another IRL like voice actor persona. Okay, let's look at you, Spite. Statistics. She actually grew. Look at this, okay? Before the Cinder Doki, she had like 800 800 minimum. Oh, sorry. No, the Cinder Doki happened at April. So she had like 500 maximum views. Then the Cinder Doki happened, 800, 2K, 1K, 1K, and then it slowly stabilized. And now it's kind of settling somewhere around the 1K mark. So she actually benefited a lot. She benefited a lot from the Cinder Doki, from the Cinder situation. Viewers, follower count wise, let's see. April 2025, she had 85k followers, and now she had 130. Yeah, she's great. She's doing great. Spite is doing great, all things considered. Yeah. Check Silvervale. Let's look at Silvervale. Silvervale. Small? Small being comparative. Yeah. Could you check Juniper? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Hi, Silver. How are you doing? How are you doing? Let's look at you. Let's zoom in so you guys can fucking see the numbers. Holy shit. Let's see. Pre-Cinder Doki, April 2025, you got like 2k, 3k. Actually, Silvervale didn't change that much. Like, there's no real difference. You know what I mean? Look, okay, before Cinder Doki, 3k, 2k, 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 2.9, like roughly hovering around the 3k mark. And right now, she's also roughly hovering around the 3k mark. A little higher, but all things considered, awesome. She's doing great. Yeah, it's very consistent. Silver's taking a break right now. Oh yeah, I think I remember something about Dokomi. Check the artist. You mean I don't think. Oh, you mean what's his face? Nanoless? I don't think Nanoless streams that much, so I feel like we won't be able to get proper numbers. How about Juniper? Juniper Actias. Juniper Actias. Twitch tracker. Damn, we're number friending in the stream. She streams a lot lately? Okay. We'll see. Oh! Wait a minute, what happened? Okay, so hey, Juniper fans, what happened during this time? Did she stream less? It seems like she had a massive blowdown, but then she was able to rapidly pick it back up. Huh. She actually grew too. She grew. Like, before Cindergate, not that I think Cindergate is important to her growth, hovering around 1k or 1.2k, and now she averages like 1.5. Actually, it's still almost the same, to be honest. Hi, Kalaramari. Thank you for the super chat. Stop giving me super chats. Make my video, cause the super chat you give me, I'll just give back to you. I'll just give you back your money, bro. Nanoless? Okay, let's look at Nanoless. Twitch tracker. Let's have a good look at you. Okay. Oh, Margot, hi. Hope you're doing well, man. I'm doing fine. Yeah. Thank you. let's see. Okay, pre-Cindergate. Actually, it's almost the same. Oh wait, no, it's not. She actually bled quite a bit. Like, look, okay. Pre-Cindergate, she averages around like 400-ish. Yeah, these two were interesting, but on average, she averages like 400, 300, 500. But then after Cindergate, after Cindergate, like June, she lost quite a bit here, but like she gained quite a bit here, and here. Then October, it fell quite a bit, and it kind of stagnated all the way until she hit single 100 marks. So I would like to think she did not benefit from that all that much. Yeah. Check how consistently she streams. Okay. I just want to say that I find all the Bao hate I'm seeing on Twitter to be so stupid and targeted. I know the same people shitting on Bao would have the balls to shit on Kason for the same reasons. Well, yeah, I think people just don't like Bao for like all of these reasons. So you know how it is with a lot of hate, right? Like legitimate criticism is usually not enough for most people to want to shit on somebody. They also have to like exaggerate or make shit up sometimes. You know what I mean? Again, like the one criticism that I see people call her is a tourist, and I'm like, she's not a tourist, bro. Come on, she's not a fucking tourist. Yeah, but nah. If Bao wants to, if Bao wants to stop being a VTuber, that's within her right. It seems like she has a good reason to. Yeah. And Kason, it's hard for Kason to not get called out for that. To get called out for the same thing, because Kason built EN VTubing. Like she was one of the founding mothers of VTubing, of EN VTubing at least. And she was always like a flesh streamer since a long time ago. So to them, she's far from a tourist, and she actually helped the community. Yeah, some people might say that she fell off a little bit in the sense where she became, quote, an e-whore. I see that sentiment a lot too, where people call Kason a whore. I don't really think so though. Hate by 1,000 cuts, basically, yeah. Also, Kason also stays very much in her own lane. True. Oh, Matthew again with a 5. Thank you. Hey chat, Nosagi future business ideas. Start a consultation business to help VTubers find reputational. Okay, so here's the thing, Matthew. It's hard to do that, I would like to think. Yeah. Cause like, unless I'm the one that starts my own merch creating company. Here's the thing. We call a lot of merch companies in VTubing scams, but they're not actual scams. You know what I mean? Like for example, the manager that scammed Bao and Novel Horizons, and what's that other fucking merch company again that collapsed like back in 2024? I don't remember the name. They're not necessarily scams, but because of the tariffs, because of like literally geopolitical situations, shit gets more expensive. Shit gets and it's just a very volatile business because like, you know, a lot of things could happen. Your shit might not get shipped in time. Your shit might get damaged. There's a lot of blowback. There's a lot of risks that you take in order to do that. That's why small merch companies usually don't work. I never usually want to trust any merch company that isn't already huge. Because if a company isn't already huge, if a company is already huge, I would like to assume that they already have the necessary infrastructure to reduce as much risk, to reduce as much of the volatility and the stuff that gets fucked up along the way, in order for them to be able to do their business in like a decent capacity. But small merch companies do not have that avenue. Even if they come from a manufacturing or shipping background, I still wouldn't trust them. Even if they have like good business idea, like even if they have a good business model or they were a good businessman, I still wouldn't necessarily trust it. Yeah. That's just how it is, in my opinion. That's why I've never, like, I got fucked once with that. That's how I knew immediately. I got fucked up once by that. Yeah. Sounds like you watched a Disney clip. I have not yet. I haven't seen a clip of that fucking stream yet. I haven't watched it yet. But I would like to. I'm sure. I want to see if we share the same opinions. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Was Novel Horizons big for the VTubing space? It was a startup back then, so the answer is no. By big merch company, I'm mostly talking to stuff like I'm mostly talking about stuff like what's it called? Ship, not drop ship. Fuck. It starts with a C. I forgot the fucking name. Fuck, dude. I forgot the name. Yukiwaru drama? I think I talked about the Yukiwaru drama yesterday. Anyway, hold on. Let's go back to the fucking nanolist clips. How long have you been Yo, wait a minute. Chatter in the chat saying that she's been streaming much more consistently. You're right. This is almost every day, bro. This is almost every day, but she takes breaks on Sundays. Interesting. Interesting. What's her statistics? What's her follower count? Okay, Nanoless did not lose followers. Nanoless actually gained quite a bit, which is, I would like to think, relatively decent. It's every day, bro. True. It's every day, bro. Yeah, thank you, Ragmitori. Have fun with your work, or if you aren't gonna sleep. Merch is difficult when you're not heavily investing in being vertical with it. I was not looking at our live quarterly report, and their merch clearly is their weak spot. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that did get released. I saw like some posts about like the HoloLive numbers stuff. Roll in the breach? Yeah. Yeah, Daishi, Nanoless is still here. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I remember first seeing her when she collabed with Pikami. Bao? Oh. Hi, tacos, burritos. This is interesting. Why merch? Yeah, tariffs. The obvious answer is always gonna be tariffs. Yeah. This is 100% the reason Bao is making the switch, along with her finally realizing no one believes in her crying anymore. I think it's a lot of things. I think all of these, it could be what, like, I think it's all of these, probably more that I'm not taking into account. But the combination of all of this is probably the reason why. Maybe some of the reasons are a factor in bigger than others, but I would like to think it's a combination. Nobody usually makes that drastic of a decision just because of one big thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's, I guess that's the Bao the Whale. That's the Bao the Whale stuff for you. And I think, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Bao's not ugly. Like, part of the reason why VTubing works for a lot of people is because when you're not a conventionally attractive woman, you're probably not gonna find that much success in VTubing. Yeah, not VTubing, sorry, in streaming. Yeah, unfortunately for streaming in general, appearance and your looks play a huge role for a woman to have more success. Like, it's more important for a woman streamer than a male streamer. A male streamer, you could be ugly as fuck and you'd still have views. You know what I mean? Yeah. And she's a gym girl. You know what I mean? So I imagine that like her body alone would probably just pull a lot of people in. There's a Japanese indie who blows Bao out of the water? There's plenty Japanese indies. Yeah. You met her IRL. Didn't you see Bao's whole face? No, when I met Bao IRL, in fucking, what was the name of it? Cosplay, in Conquest rather, in Conquest, she was wearing a mask, so I didn't really see her properly. That's the Bao of the Whale, that's the Bao of the Whale situation for you. She resembles a girl that used to pick on me in middle school. Yo, dude. Yo. It's always them Asians. It's always them fucking Asians. Speaking as an Asian myself. Why her face looks so weird now? I don't know what she used to look like. Yeah. All that happened with Silver is just Cinder being spiteful after Silver not wanting to collab. Something like that. Yeah. Hold on. She lost weight. Now I wanna fucking see it. Bao. This makes me sound like a fucking pervert, but you guys are talking about it, so I kind of want to see it. What was her body like? She used to be like this? This was back in 2024. She used to be like this. Oh, I guess I see it. Yeah. Okay, chat, I see it. I see... not necessarily how fat she looks like. I don't think that was fat. But like the slight chub. You know what I mean? Like look at the arms. Like the arms is still slender looking, but you can see that there's a little bit of thing hanging there. You can see that the belly is like this, protruding a little bit. But her back seems to... Yeah. She had a fat ass. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, like I'm telling you guys, Bao has been doing this and like showing her face for a while. Yo, Cinder? Hold on. Cinder? I miss you already. You're so incredible, huge inspo for real. I miss you, baby. Thank you for being someone I want to chase my dreams alongside with. I love you. Heart. God damn. Interesting. LOL is right. Yeah. Wait, that's the 2024 comment. Yeah, that's the 2024 comment. Yeah. Yeah, she looks kind of thinner now. Look. Oh my god, wait. Not that one. Look. You can see the arms, chat. You can see the arms. She actually lost quite a bit. Not bad. Oh, I guess she also lost her boobs because of that too. Okay, I seem kind of like a fucking perv weirdo now. I'm gonna have to stop. Jesus Christ. Not that I was looking at it with like some sort of sexual intent or anything, but like, you know. Yeah. That's not how that works. I've always got the impression that if you are fat, you get like slightly bigger tits, but then you lose some of that fat when you lose weight. Yeah. Girl needs to eat a sandwich. She looks malnourished. I don't think so. That's like, you have to understand, like a body like that, it's very standard for an Asian. Like Asian bodies kind of look like that. Obviously, Bao is more ripped. Like Bao has like better features in the sense where she has abs, she has muscle. She's probably much stronger, but like that's usually what the average Asian looks like. Yeah. And she is Asian, she's Vietnamese, so. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is the thing. I mean, I don't really care. We've already talked about it. I don't think it's a big deal now. Oh shit, time to react to some videos, bro. Time to react to some fucking videos, okay? We'll talk about that later. Let me just remove all of the fucking posts first. So I saw this fucking clip literally sent on my on my Discord like a couple hours before I started streaming. Shoto is so tired of being asked about Vox. Alright, let's see what this is all about.
Oh. Where is Vox? Bring Vox. Dude, you know why you're banned. Come on. Like, you can't be doing this, guys. It's 2026.
I mean...
Alright. You already know I don't fuck with him anymore. Like, just stop bringing him up.
Yes.
Please unban me. I'm sorry, but you like to look at the chat, but it's okay. You don't need to, but I'm just curious. Have a good day.
Alright.
No. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of that. Oh, dude.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm okay. Look. I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm gonna be honest. I wonder, we can really only speculate what happened between Shoto and Vox because it seems like Shoto has a lot of animosity towards him. Like a lot of animosity. Like I'm not talking about like typical, we just stopped being friends. No, it sounds like both of them had like a very profound argument that they were never able to resolve. Yeah, I wonder why that was.
Hi, can you kiss again? Yo, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
This is 2026, bro. Come on. Hey, I'm sorry. No. Dude, let me be free. When can I be free?
Name drop in chat. True. I feel like a lot of live streamers don't, live stream viewers don't really fucking watch the rules of the streamers that they watch. I mean, me personally, I have rules in my chat, right? I have rules in my chat, but it's not like I enforce it all the time. Like if somebody brings up like the past life of somebody that I'm not talking about, I don't mind generally. But if it's something that's like sensitive at the moment, that's probably not. You know what I mean? It's case by case for me whenever I enforce my rules, yeah. I wonder if he's not that upset with Vox or if it's the fans pestering about it. I don't know if it's the fans pestering about it. I'm pretty sure it's a mix of both. But the clip that we watched last year, where where Shoto was basically lambasting Vox for like, I don't know, like 2 minutes straight, like that kind of gave me the impression it was probably a very much bigger argument that would probably care to understand, yeah.
Okay, what's this? Bubble fish, big fish, fishy, popper fish. Fish? What? What's this guy just talking about? Fish.
Okay.
Auto TL for saying they love, oh, the forbidden ship. I see. Guys, remember when this guy used to flirt with Vox? Okay, have y'all heard about the, I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna blame Shoto or anything, but at the same time, like, this is the kind of audience that you bring when you, like, during when the rise of your career alongside Nijisanji EN, you play around with the shipping. You know what I mean? Like, it's to be, to a certain extent, it's to be expected. Like, it's to be expected. But I wonder if he addresses that at some point. I don't know if he did. I probably haven't seen it or I forgot about it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you know why you're banned. I'm so sorry my friend was using the tablet and wrote all of this, please.
Fuck off! Clara! Fucking Clara did something to my tablet!
Now, why the fuck? You see, why is this such a common thing? I feel like this is another indicator that your ass is like 15 or 14 years old because nobody...
True, that audience is filled with minors. You have to understand this. Like, that kind of audience, like the Yuri, Yaoi, Fujo, Yumejo audience is full of, like, female minors. Yeah. Thank you, Silver Dagrunid. Yeah.
would be saying that, right? That is such, like, a common cop-out. Like, oh, my brother was on my laptop. My little cousin was on my PC. No one is believing your bullshit story, dude. Okay? Sorry. This is like a third time. Bro, third time someone brought up Vox. Like, what? Can we let it go? Guys.
Damn.
Get out of here.
Wait, youngsters are into Yaoi? Yup. And Yuri. That's why, like, those annoying fucktards that you see on Twitter complaining about shit like that, go look at their fucking profile picture. They usually indicate themselves that they are a minor or they just turned 19 or 20 or something, yeah.
You miss collabing with Vox? No, I don't. Sorry for the behavior. I think I was just asking, or is it a bad thing to say another VTuber?
Read the rules, bro!
Bro, no, you know. That's your first message. Again, account created April 9th. Ban? Like, this is 3 days later.
Yeah, read the rules!
What do you mean? You came in here with that... What? Why are you not friends with Vox anymore? Okay, number 5, number 6. What are we doing?
Okay, well, at the again, at the same time, though, I get it. Like, to a certain extent, I understand, like, people's like intense curiosity as to what happened because again, it just seems so much hostile. There seems like there's so much hostility there. Yeah.
Time? Chemistry Vox, yeah. All right. Please, just stop. Just stop, guys. Like, you know. You already know why.
Yeah?
You don't gotta feign ignorance at all. This reminds me of Vox. Oh my god, dude. Why? Is this number 8, dude? How many times
May 8, 2026 too. And he got banned at May 9 the next day,
has
dude.
it been now? This seems to be a trend over here. May I be unbanned because I literally just logged on and then I was banned. I didn't say anything wrong or offensive. I followed the guidelines. I'm so confused.
Did
to
you?
be fair, they don't. I guess they don't. Maybe they don't know. Nah.
It's hard for me to believe that they don't know. Cause look, May 8, 2026. No, I don't believe it. No. Like I would like to give, I would like to be charitable for a lot of these people too, because again, the circumstances around Vox and Shoto are very much, let's say, curiosity enticing, or like it's so intriguing that if I was Shoto's friend, I would probably ask him too. Like I can't just not know that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's their first message. That's their first message. I can't do it. No, dude. Cap. That's cap.
That's what I'm saying.
Again? What are you playing? Cattier Vox? Again? Number 9? I can't be free, bro. To be fair, that man was attached to a lot of my streaming life for like a good solid year, so it's hard to...
Yeah, I would like to think that man was not just attached to your streaming life. That man grew alongside you. Like, that was basically like, okay, look, let's not try to take away the numbers, achievements of Vox, Akuma, and like Luxium, and how much they contributed to the streaming space, to VTubing, to male VTubing. But at the same time, we can't just easily, and at the same time, it's why people can't easily dismiss that. You know what I mean? I can respect it, but it's not going to be something I'll easily just forget. And what also makes it worse is that I'm pretty sure Shoto still collabs with fucking some Luxiem members. Shoto collab Nijisanji 2025. Let's look at this, okay? Let's look. Okay, not that one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Shoto still collabs with some Nijisanji members. Obviously, we all know the clique things, like, you know, people in just because they are part of Nijisanji doesn't mean that they are part of the same friend group or part of the same clique or part of the same blah 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 blah. So I think that's valid, but I think that is what further makes it like kinda bad to a certain extent, right? Like, goddamn, is it just Vox specifically? Are Shoto and Shu dating? Holy shit, dude. Yeah. Yo, Shoto calls Vanta, Freodor, Uki, Elira, and Kale. Yo, dude. Damn. Unironically, fucking Vox's own gen mates, bro. What's even Vox doing? What's Vox doing these days, actually? Does bro still collab, or does bro just stick to his own? That's a collab. Deltarune, solo, collab. Okay, so it seems like he still collabs semi-regularly with a few people. But, I'm guessing it's probably a friend group. Yeah. I don't think clique is the same as friend group. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, but like, the situations in Nijisanji pretty much is. I wonder what it is. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's look at Vox's numbers now. I like how Vox even survived his dramas. I mean, you know, Vox didn't commit anything like criminal. I would like to think, like, you can make fun of Vox, but like, I don't think there's anything worth canceling Vox for. Let's see. Let's look at your numbers, bro. Oh my fuck, dude. Oh my fuck, dude. Oh, fuck, that's grim. That's kinda grim. You could argue that looking at confidential exchange. Oh, you're not wrong. Yeah. Look at your super chat. How about your monthly super chat month? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Bro, Kayla makes more money than him. Kayla makes more money than him. In super chats, hold on. See that? $2,000? We literally 3 streams ago, we saw that Kayla makes like 3K, 4K every month on super chats. Just super chats. Oh my god, bro, that fan base abandoned him. Holy shit. These crack ships, man, these things can break friendships. Yeah. Yeah, they truly can, huh? Fuck, dude. I wonder, like, how do I want to say this? I wonder if it's just the dramas that caused all of this, or the. No. Yeah, I actually don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's just because of the drama. I don't know if it's because he stopped leaning in and stopped doing erotic ASMR because YouTube would ban him. Maybe it's a perfect storm of all of these. But like, fuck, dude. Oh, Charlie, thank you for the super. Even Scarlett suffers. Her channel is entirely stagnant. It's been stuck at 36K since Selengate, but she does good financially. Let's look at Scarlett. Thank you. That's higher than Vox! That's higher than Vox Akuma, bro. Okay, never mind. Some of these are definitely not higher than Vox Akuma. Let's look at Super Chat. Month? Hey, come on, dude. Surely my time isn't over yet. Yo! Holy shit, dude! 7K in July and 3K in the middle of August? Fuck, dude! Congrats to you, Scarlett. Oh, fuck. We're not finished. By the way, we're not through with August yet. We're only just halfway till August. She's probably gonna reach another 7K by the end. Oh my god. Do you think the Niji hate is getting tiring and people should move on? I agree. Yeah, there is to a certain extent, yeah, that the Niji hate is kind of forced now. We all know Nijisanji bad company. Some people there are not the best, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, it's good to look back at it occasionally. Because we learn a lot of interesting things. Some developments within like inter-agency shenanigans is like always a very interesting thing to look back on. Which is what I'm doing basically now, yeah. Thank you for another $5, Charlie. Holy shit. Imagine she buys her model and leaves. I don't think Nijisanji permits that, yeah. But oh my god, dude. That's a lot of money. Shit. Lots of money for very few viewerships. At least compared to the other people. I wonder why. Fuck, I really want to know why. Like, I wish I could just have their numbers, you know? I wish I could have their YouTube... I wish I could have, like, their YouTube analytics. And, like, figure out spikes. And figure out what happened during the spikes. And, like, you know, in those days. And, like, X, Y, and Z. And find out trends. Like, because, like, for example, yeah, Vox Akuma ruined his reputation. But, like, what really killed his channel there? Like, what really killed Vox's channel? Was it really the Selengate? Because the people that were upset at Selengate, yeah, some of them were Vox Akuma fans, but most of Vox's audience probably wouldn't care. You know what I mean? Scarlett's Twitter is incredibly entertaining. Oh, I'm aware, Yinka. Yeah. Shit, dude. Niji will never sell the IP. Yeah, they never will. Scarlet can never have her IP because Niji will never sell it. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, okay. Let's talk about this now. Oh, wait. Wait, actually, no. Let me react to this first. Let me react to this first. Look at this, okay? Korai Sumire says, we genuinely need a VTuber purge. The fact that Deme doesn't understand the basic concept of not wanting outsiders to come in and ruin something beloved says everything. I hate saying that this is the problem with VTubing because there are various issues, but this is one of the most obvious one. Fat tourist whores like Deme using a VTuber avatar to make her garbage excuse for content. This bitch's entire lifestyle and career would not exist without anime and VTubing being a thing, and she has literally no respect for that reality. Deme, Bao Feifei, and their cabal of e-whores is what's festering and poisoning the entire EN scene from within. Alright, what's she talking about? 1.3 million views, by the way. Jesus Christ. Let's look at this.
People who don't understand. In other words, government should stay away from what I post on the internet, and people who don't understand anime should stay away from anime. So what defines a tourist?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think you're a
Hold on. I want to say something else first. I would like to say that I don't think Bao is a tourist again. And I think Deme is infinitely worse than Bao. If you don't like her, because Deme is an actual tourist, and Deme is not a real. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think you're a full-on fucking weirdo if you care about quote-unquote tourist in any form of media or some shit like
Okay, I know that's an aggravating word to hear, but let's hear her out.
that. I'm gonna keep it so real. I think you're a full-on. Please go outside. Please experience the world. Genuinely. You are too online. Go the fuck outside. If you just care about people, like, let's say, like, casually, like, enjoying a media or something, and then you have to be like, God, you're a fucking tourist! I watch this shit every single day of my life! This is my life that you're talking about! Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
And it's always about anime, too. Like, holy fuck.
It's always usually about anime, yes. Okay, so here's the thing about what Deme is talking about. Deme is not referring to a tourist. Deme does not even probably understand what a tourist is. Because she's talking about a normie, talking about a casual. There's a difference between a tourist and a casual, okay? A casual slash normie and a tourist. A casual slash normie is something that just enjoys they just enjoy the bare bones, like the surface level content of the things that they consume. Like they don't go too deeply into it. They just one and gun. Like it's not a big deal to them. They don't really care too much to dig too much about it. They just find it fascinating. They enjoy a little bit of it and then that's it. Right? Then that's it. A tourist is somebody that is a normie. It's like a variant of a fucking normie and is trying to change it, quote unquote, from within. They call for censorship. They call for cultural changes. They will use a very narrow-minded lens to judge or perceive something based off that instead of being open-minded about it. Like the example that I would like to use here is like Western lens. Okay, so a lot of people, especially like Western, like, you know, people, COVID weebs. Let's call them COVID weebs. They are people that are judging anime based off of Eurocentric or westernized views. And while there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, it's your insistence that that particular thing is wrong because I believe in this is what makes you a tourist. Because because at that point, like when you try to do that, you're no longer respecting the medium or the culture you're inhabiting and trying to consume. You're trying to tell them off. You're trying to say that you are morally, principally, and all sorts of superior, and culturally, and also culturally, importance is culturally. You're also culturally superior than what you are consuming and that fan base. You know what that is called anywhere else? That's racism. That's supremacist. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I think it does. I remember back then, I remember like a couple months ago, Joey the anime man, I know some people don't like him. Joey the anime man was complaining about like tourists, right? Invading VTubing. And he likened VTubing to be like fucking Christopher Columbus coming into the fucking Americas, colonizing people. And obviously, remove the if you don't know, if you want to remove the political connotations to it, I would like to say that's an apt and accurate comparison. A lot of tourists were mad at that because, oh my god, that is so insensitive. No, he's right. No, he's right. No, Joey, no, Joey was spitting there. Joey was real for that one. Yeah. No. Yeah. Because a lot of the tourists, again, because they are tourists, you are the digital equivalent of a fucking annoying Chinese person screaming and being loud in a Japanese temple. You are the American, you are the American, what's it called? Sorry. You are the American equivalent of a person littering the fucking streets in Europe or something. You are the Indian equivalent of going into Southeast Asia and shitting on streets and buckets. You are the Filipino equivalent of eating with your fucking hands and getting everybody's, getting your clothes and everybody's, all the entire fucking table dirty when you're in America. No. If you are a tourist, you are retarded. You are disrespectful. You're a fucking, like, oh my god, like, yeah, sorry. You know what I mean? I don't need to explain further what I mean, right? But you know that's how it is, right? Yeah. There's a difference between a tourist and a normie slash normie slash casual. Nobody hates casuals. Okay, maybe some. Okay. At the same time, I have to acknowledge the fact that some elitists in many anime communities are very loose about their wording and how they use tourist, right? Like, for example, I see this in the Fate community and in the Gundam community a lot, right? Like, when you don't know the name of a character, you don't know the name of a Gundam, you don't know the exact details of XYZ, you can't identify a Hiroyuki Sawano track when you hear it or some bullshit, then you get called a tourist. Like, but elitism does happen. And, you know, people, elitists call tourists, loosey-goosey calls tourists to, like, even casual enjoyers. And yeah, I think that's fucked up. I think you should be allowed to casually enjoy something, you know, but again, my definition is that it's fine if you just want to casually enjoy something, as long as you're respectful for it. You don't fucking annoy other people for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, anything that does not fit that definition is a tourist, in my opinion. That's why I cannot call Bao a tourist, because one, Bao actually is a genuine nerd and she's been doing this for 10 plus years. A lot of the stuff that she's done that upset people lately does not really constitute as tourism. Like, for example, misandry. Is being accused of misandry considered tourism? Like, no, I don't think so. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think so. The mean girl stuff, is that considered tourism? No, I don't really think so. Yeah. Showing their face. Well, I mean, Bao has really only shown their face before very sometimes and occasionally, but not to this extent, true. So that's why I can't necessarily call her a tourist. Like, these criticisms does not imply anything that's tourist related. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, who are other people that are called tourists but aren't? Give me an example. Give me an example, chat. I can't think of anyone in the back of my hand right now. Yeah. No, misandry is the norm in BL communities even before COVID. True. My rule is to let people enjoy what they want to enjoy, provided it brings no harm to others. That's my rule too. Like, I've been in this channel, I bitch and whine about, like, a lot of things. I bitch and whine about fucking tourists a lot, but I'm probably one of the more generous people. At least generally in the industry. I'm more welcoming of people than other people. I am more welcoming than other traditional, let's say, VTuber fans who likes to gatekeep VTubing. I'm more welcoming than that. Because in my opinion, if you think VTubing is for you, you know, shop around, look at people, see if it's a good fit, blah, 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 blah. You don't have to know all the cultures. You don't have to get everything in your first year. It's a process. Learn it, respect it, definitely don't get into trouble if it doesn't concern you, and if you see something that you think is like, you know, kind of bad or whatever, just try to learn it, or learn from it rather. Brother, you're the reason I stay in touch. Oh, Cesar Hernandez, I appreciate that. You're so generous. Holy shit. Sea-Dog VA is a tourist? No, I think she's... Okay, here's my controversial opinion. I don't think Sea-Dog VA is a tourist, but I do think he is a normie. He is a casual. Yeah. I think Connor does have like a certain respect for Japan and anime as a culture, but there are just some things he doesn't like about it, like the lolly stuff, that he vehemently does not want to have to take part of. I don't think Connor thinks that just because you like lolly, you're a pedophile. I think he plays it up for reaction. Otherwise, he wouldn't be friends with like Blue Archive enjoyers. He wouldn't be friends with Garnt. He would be calling those two people out fucking pedophiles. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't think he's a tourist really. I think he's more of a casual than anything. And I think people know that he's a casual. Like even if you watch Trash Taste, the reason why he has that branding monkey is because his tastes are very basic. He's very simple-minded. And he's very surface level in the things that he consumes and the likes and he covers and stuff like that. That's why he's called Monkey. And you know, sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, but I don't necessarily constitute that as a tourist. I think he's just a massive normie. Yeah. At least compared to Garnt and Joey, he is a massive normie. Yeah. So this is really why I don't like using the tourist willy-nilly. I call somebody a tourist when I see them, but I don't want it to get used very loosely. Because again, if people use that word too loosely, it loses all meaning for me. Like again, incel is incel, simp. What are other terms that kind of lost all meaning? Foid. Oh my god, Foid. Okay. Actually, to be fair, I like Foid. The word Foid. I like Foid. That's such a banger fucking name. Holy shit. Yeah. LARP. Yeah, LARP lost all its meaning too. Fuck. And the thing is, I like the LARPing memes, bro. I like the LARPing memes. Like, but people use LARP a little too loosely now that it's like, it's kind of fucked. Yeah. Anyway, let's look at the post activity here. Yeah. Let's look at these people. Let's see. Tourist equals... That's what I'm saying! Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Kodomo no Jikan. Oh, shit, dude. Kodomo no Jikan could never happen in near time. Wait, I know what that is. That's the middle school thing, like the teacher middle school thing. Yeah. The one with the twin tails, with the blonde twin tails. Yeah. Probably, Yusuga no Sora probably wouldn't make it during this time anymore. Madoka Magica. I mean, hey, dude, brothers, okay? Fucking people do not like Made in Abyss. People would not like Madoka Magica. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh, Elementary? Oh, okay. I don't remember exactly the plot of the fucking anime, but yeah. Imagine DxD today, lol. True. Demi wants topics to go outside. I cannot stand a lot of Hokkaido these days because they just want anime to... Yeah, yep. Whoa. Of course Demi doesn't understand that. She actually loves outsiders coming in her. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Monogatari. Oh! Monogatari. I mean, to be fair. Okay, look. The thing about Monogatari is that some people, some ball knowers some elite ball knowers do like Monogatari, but I think I'm not gonna lie, okay, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really like Monogatari all that much. I saw all the glazing that happened a long time ago, and I tried to get into it, but I just couldn't get into it. I don't know why. A lot of it is talking, and a lot of it has like, maybe it's because it's so rooted in like Japanese stuff that I didn't understand back then, like the references. Like I actually don't know why. I actually so all I did was I just consumed the clips, like you know the toothbrush scene with the sister, the scene with the fucking 1,000-year-old vampire. Yeah. Shakugan no Shana. Oh fuck, Shakugan no Shana. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. That's so based. How about, I mean, Familiar of Zero. I think Familiar of... Okay. To be fair, I think Familiar of Zero would still be successful today, Rick X Boy. Because Familiar of Zero is just a Japanese Hogwarts. Oh, sorry. A Japanese Harry Potter. But like... Isekai. If that makes sense. And I don't necessarily think there was anything necessarily problematic from it. Yeah. Oh, you know what I think would be problematic, well, quote problematic now? Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter would 100% be problematic now because of, you know, fucking, this clown fucking creature thirsting over a 12-year-old guy and fucking making erection jokes and being horny. Gone. Fuck, what's the name of that lady that her power, I forgot her power. Her power was that he could literally see, he has omniscience or something. God making that person fall in love with her, and then both, in like the real world, those two would be constituted as fucking predators, like child predators, right? Because Gon is 12 fucking years old, and you know, 20-plus-year-old men and women. Palm, yes, Palm. Yeah, holy shit. I can actually genuinely see that being fucking cancelled right now. Yeah. Hisoka Epstein Island meme would be popping. True, dude. The Greed Island arc would be Epstein Island arc. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Fuck, I love Hisoka. Holy shit. Yeah. Hunter x Hunter is problematic because Miriam shouldn't be humanized. Oh, true. I guess Miriam would also be probably a predator or something, cause what's her name again? Komugi? Yeah, Komugi. Komugi was like a child, and like, you know, Miriam kind of fell in love with her or not, sort of, kind of, like she was the first type of. Okay, to be fair, Miriam is Miriam. Sorry, I've always called it as Miriam because it's like Miriam, like fucking whatever. To be fair, Miriam is 1 year old. Komugi, still a child. I don't remember if it was romantic. Like, back then when I watched it, I thought it was pseudo-romantic. Like, I think the love that they developed for each other was more profound than romance. I think it was more like family than anything. The hand-holding definitely does not help. I don't quite remember. Yeah. Komugi is an adult act. Is she? I don't remember. Chat, I don't remember. I finished Hunter x Hunter a long time ago. Let's see. Komugi age. I would be such a tourist if I didn't know. Oh my god, I'm a tourist! Komugi is 18 to 22? She's the breadwinner of the family? No, I distinctly remember she's the breadwinner of the family in the sense that she plays... I don't remember the game. She played that game to support their family for tournaments and shit. Yeah. She's just malnourished. Well, you're not wrong. She was malnourished back then. I don't remember a lot of the details. I don't remember a lot of the details from Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I remember this. I remember all of this. Yeah. Guess my age? Yeah, I guess even back then a lot of people didn't really know. Oh, fuck, dude. Dude. I remember crying like a bitch. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, I'm not gonna spoil it. Watch Hunter x Hunter, chat. It's goated. You can skip Greed Island. Okay. A version of chess, she was Asian? Yeah. I think she was Chinese. Like, I think that level or that region in the arc of the anime was basically a version of China. I'm not gonna lie. I remember there were a lot of Chinese names and Chinese characters when I was watching it, yeah. What do you mean skip guy? Bro, Greed Island was fucking terrible, bro. I don't know. I remember, like, dude, look, dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you. You go from the York New tournament arc, tournament thing arc, right? Where they're fucking like training this. You try to get to the top of the fucking tower, battling it out, learning fucking Nen. And then you skip immediately to Greed Island, and it's basically a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Like copy paste. Like, bro, I did not enjoy Greed Island. Like, that shit fucking sucked. I remember like kind of wanting to skip that. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I watched it. Chat, look, I watched it. I watched Greed Island. I finished it. So, you know, I'm gonna evade the tourist allegations by saying that I watched it. I finished it even if I didn't like it. But, like, I did not like that. Yeah. Bomber versus Gone was pretty good. Yeah, I remember. What was the fight? I think. What was the fight? I remember Gone basically fucking him up underground, right? Like, that was the final. That was like the final battle, right? Like, Gon fucking was refusing to stand down, somehow managed to pull him underground and fucking fucked him up there. I don't actually remember. Yeah. The dodgeball is peak. The dodgeball. Oh! You're talking about the Razor. You're talking about Razor. Yeah. You're talking about Razor. Yeah, I like that part. I liked that part I like that part because it was fun watching Gon and oh my god, excuse me, that was a big one. I liked watching Gon and like the others, basically like the other enemies basically, which happens to involve who was there? Was it just Hisoka? I think it was just Hisoka, right? Yeah, it was just Hisoka. Yeah, I remember it was kind of fun watching them work together. I don't know. Was there somebody else there? No. No. Okay, never mind. I remember the spiders being in Greed Island, but I don't remember them participating that hard in it. Yeah. Okay. Obviously Killua was there. Yeah, I was thinking of the spiders. I thought I vaguely remembered one of the spiders being there, but no, it was just Hisoka, I think. Yeah. I mean, Hisoka was in Greed Island. Sorry, the spiders were in Greed Island, but like Hisoka was the only one that participated. Yeah. Yeah, Bisky was also there. Yeah, of course, right? Oh my god. Sagi, have you watched Gintama? No, cause Gintama, I could not find Gintama back then. Yeah. I watched some clips of it though. You have to understand, like, I didn't have like proper internet access until like 2016. You guys might remember, but my internet access from 2013 to 2015 was just basically me on my aunt's me going to my aunt's house to access their computer for 2 hours a day. So back then I was not able to watch a lot of anime. I was not able to play a lot of games. But to consume my anime back then, I watched like those fucking YouTube clips, those YouTube videos and shit like that. Like, yeah. And fuck, what was the fuck? What was my first romance anime? Something. It was the Sheena. Her name was Sheena, I think. Yeah. She was a Sheena. It was Sheena. My first romance. Her name was Sheena. I remember, but because I used to simp for her a lot. Sheena. Chat. Can somebody tell me? No, not Nisekoi. Nisekoi was like my fourth or fifth. Yeah. That's why I'm helping funding you. True. You started when you did. Based, dude. Based. Sheena Mashiro. Something like that. Yeah. Sheena. Sheena. I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna look that up. Sheena Mashiro. Oh yeah. The pet Sakura-sa Pet no Kanojo. Yes, this was my first romance anime that I actually finished. When did this air? When did this air? Hold on, give me a sec. Pet Girl. When did this air? I don't remember. Oh wow. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I watched that back in 2015. Yo, dude. That's written by the Golden Time author. Golden Time based, dude. I love Golden Time. Do you want to hear a hot take, though? Okay, look. I'm gonna get cancelled for this. Do I even want to say it? Okay. I'm gonna say it. Your Lie in April was not good. I'm sorry. I appreciated the themes of your Lie in April. I did not like it. Thank you, Cesar Hernandez. Say it. Yeah, thank you. I just said yeah. I did not like it. I don't know. It felt... Okay, look. It felt like it was trying... It felt like it was trying to jerk my fucking eye off for tears. Like, come on, bro. It's not that sad. Shut the fuck up. Like, it's too melodramatic, in my opinion. No tears were shed at that time. Like, when I watched that back in, like, 2017, I was like, come on, bro. Come on. I fucking cried when, I'm sorry. Sorry. I cried when, who's that fucking anime character in JoJo? Sorry. Narancia. Okay? Dude. I cried when Haransha died. I did not cry when this fucking girl died in Your Lie in April. I did not. I'm sorry. Yeah. I just wasn't... They did not make me... I was not invested, bro. I was not invested. Yeah. Like, it's the... I think there's definitely a genre of animes where their intention is just to try to milk your tears off of you. Like, for example, oh god, Violet Evergarden. Look, Violet Evergarden is good. Some of those episodes felt forced. Okay, I would give Violet Evergarden probably a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. But some of those felt like it was like tear jerk slop, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. Plastic Memories? Ooh, I mean, I that was decent, I guess, yeah. I definitely love Plastic Memories. I did not expect it to be sad, though. Yeah. But I don't know if I liked it that much. I don't know, I didn't cry. I think it was decent. How about Charlotte? It was fine. Yo, dude. I wanna eat your pancreas, though? Yo, dude. I want to eat your pancreas, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Now that's a fucking anime that makes you wanna cry. Jesus Christ. Yeah, sad slap. Yeah, sad slap. I wanna call it sad slap. How about a silent voice? Silent voice, yeah, also, I mean, I don't know. Okay, look. I don't know if a silent voice was sad slap. I definitely liked it, but I didn't cry. I didn't feel any sort of, like, you know, welling emotions in me or whatever. Maybe because I was... Maybe it was because I was not in the mood, if that makes sense. Yeah. Makoto Shinkai is a hit or miss for me. Same. Makoto Shinkai is great. Story-wise, he always puts up some banger fucking cinema. But, like, in terms of making me feel something, it's a hit or miss. What about Code Geass? I love Code Geass. That's probably like my top 3 anime. Yeah. You're an edgy boy? Nah, man. I fucking cry easily. Okay, maybe not easily, but like if a certain anime is like sad, it's intentionally sad rather. All they want to do is fucking play the pianos a little bit, and then boom, it's done. Yeah. Silent Voice is not a tear-jerking movie. Well, yeah, I agree, but that's the thing. Here in the Philippines, at least, it was marketed as such. Like, a Silent Voice was fucking marketed, at least where I was, to be similar to fucking Your Lie in April and I wanna eat your pancreas. It's like, oh, so it's like the sad kind of anime, the anime that makes you feel sad. It's like, oh, okay, so I watched it. I fucking watched it with that expectation in mind, and I didn't feel it. So it's like, well, I mean, I kind of appreciate it as like a bullying or depression, like thematically relevant anime, but I don't know if it made me sad. Yeah. Did you watch Assassination Classroom? Yeah. I watched Assassination Classroom. That did make me sad, but it did not make me cry. Yeah. It did not make me cry. Code Geass? Oh, wait, no, I already talked about that. Yeah. I used to have a Mirai Nikki face. Oh, dude, you would not understand me. Okay, so here's the thing. Because I used to be a wannabe edgy boy, a wannabe edgy intelligent boy, guess who my fucking, guess who my favorite characters were in anime? It was shit like Light, bro. It was shit like Aizen. It was shit like Kakashi, bro. Yeah. Oh my god. Chat, in high school, okay? Oh my god, I'm gonna admit this. Okay, this is gonna be dark history. Okay? So when I first watched the anime, just the anime, not the light novel, I kinda liked Ayano Koji. I thought he was my goat. When he says in that fucking last episode in season 1 that all of you are my pawns or something, I was like, oh, that's a banger. Oh, that he's so fucking cool. I wish I was him. It's like, fuck, dude. This was high school, okay? I was like fucking, I don't know, 11th grade? 12th grade? So I was like fucking 16 years old or something, bro. Bro, dude, I loved Ayano Koji. He was my goat back then. Fuck. I don't want to mention that for obvious fucking reasons. Yeah. Yeah. The memes clowning on Ayano Koji. So, dude, here's the thing. All the memes clowning on Ayano Koji and Ayano Koji wannabes were hitting me. They were all directed towards me. I actually genuinely got offended back then. Like back then, fucking people were making fun of Ayano Koji and how Classroom of the Elite was bad or something. It's like, yeah, the first 6 episodes was kind of like slow, but then by the end it gets you totally hooked. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm putting my life on the line for Ayano Koji here. He's my fucking goat. And then obviously, like 3 years later, I grow out of that like edgy wannabe intelligent phase, and now I kind of cringe at it. But like back then, fuck, dude, he was the goat. Fuck, he was the goat. I clocked Ayano on the spectrum from the start. Hey, man, look, maybe he deserves it. Yeah. So I was really into that. Yeah, I was really into people like Ayano Koji, like Lelouch, like Light Agami, like Commander Irwin. Okay. To be fair, look, Commander Irwin, goated. Cesar Hernandez again. Thank you for the gifted, bro. Bro, I feel guilty if you gave me too much money. That being said, I super appreciate the super chats. Like, you're so fucking generous. Thank you so much. Yeah. Ken Kaneki. No, I didn't like Ken Kaneki all that much. He wasn't really a smart character. It was the edgy and the smart characters I really liked. Like, you know, again, Aizen and fucking shit like that. Yeah. Thank you so much again, Hernandez. You gotta stand proud. True. Stand proud. The fucking JoJo anime. OP. Irwin is the GOAT. Irwin is indeed the GOAT. Does Lelouch? Yeah, no, Lelouch is probably like my fucking top, my second favorite anime character. I'm gonna be honest. Like, he is actually genuinely my second favorite anime character. My favorite anime character is actually Irwin. The more I think about it, it's probably Irwin. Yeah. Like, you know, I watched plenty of animes, right? Like, I watched plenty of animes, and the more I think about it, nobody formed more aura in the entire series. Nobody was as cool, was as selfless, was a commanding presence as much as Erwin. Holy fuck. I had a Kaneki face? Well, I was edgy, but I wasn't really all like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Roy Mustang though? Okay, so here's the thing. Similar to Garnt, I have actually not watched, what's it called? Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, I have not watched it yet. And see, this is why I thought that I very much heavily related to Garnt. I felt like conserving Full Metal Alchemist. Because back then, I consumed so much fucking anime that some of them good, some of them not, that I thought good anime was gonna be rare in the future. So I conserved it, so that way when I wanted to watch a banger, that would be it. But, you know, obviously, fucking 5 years later, there's a plenty of good anime. So, maybe I'll catch up and watch Full Metal Alchemist in the future. Yeah. But I did watch quite a few, like, not so fun, similar stuff, though. Brotherhood? Yeah, let's see. Is that in Muse Asia? Let me see. Yeah, I have not watched it. Let's see. Is that a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Is that in Muse Asia? Not the opening, sorry. Yo, it's not. It's actually not. I thought it would be in Muse Asia. Oh, by the way, chat. Look, by the way. If any one of you has a VPN, here's what you guys gotta do. You gotta turn your shit on, go to Philippines or any Southeast Asian country, and all the big animes are gonna be on YouTube. Look, I fucking type in free rent here. Free episodes. Subbed. And dubbed, by the way. I don't know if dubbed, but yeah, all on YouTube. Let's see. Mushoku Tensei 2. Yep, all here. 9 hours, by the way. Yep. Yeah, Yeah. Sponsored? No, not sponsored. You can use your free VPNs. You can use any free VPNs. You just have to connect to Philippines or any Southeast Asian country. You'll have easy access. Muse Asia usually has a lot of these things. Oh, Hyoka. I've watched this fucking anime. Yeah. Oh, there's also a... Oh, wait a minute. There's ReZero too? I've not caught up to ReZero. Dude, get me the fucking animes. What the fuck? Skeleton in Another World. I have not seen that. Yeah, there we go. World's Strongest Rear Guard. Alright. Oh, One Piece. Oh, One Punch Man, sorry. They have a One Punch Man thing. Yeah. No, I'm telling you, it's that easy. It's unironically that easy. What I'm currently watching now are 3 anime. Yeah, I'm currently watching 3 animes right now, which is the supermarket smoking anime. I'm watching the Chainsmoker Cat. I'm watching let me pull up my phone real quick. Fucking what am I watching right now? Go to the playlist section. Oh, true, the playlist section. Yeah. Okay. Look, let's see what we have. Oh, Demon School Iruma-kun, reincarnated as a slime. ReZero, Assassination Classroom. Spy Family, Shangri-La Frontier. Classroom of the Elite, Mushoku Tensei. Black Torch, I've never heard of this. Oh shit! They have the fucking kaiju anime? The fucking Godzilla girl? Yo, they have the Godzilla girl! Yo, dude, based. Alright, nice. Let's see. What do they have? The Most Heretical Last Boss Queen, From Villainous to Savior. Free Ren, Attack on Titan. Wow. Oh, Isekai Quartet. Okay, chat. I used to have an Isekai phase. Yeah, I watched all the fucking Isekai Quartet stuff. I thought that was based. Spy Family. My Status as an Assassin. Lord of Mysteries. Blah 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 blah. Dan. Okay. Just because. Cells at work? Oh yeah, cells at work. Bang Dream. Whoa, okay. There's a lot of animes here. So again, just get your VPNs. Or just get your VPNs or fucking whatever. If you don't want to fucking pay for Crunchyroll and shit like that. Yeah, just go on ahead. Go here. Come here. Hitman Reborn. Oh, fuck, dude. I remember Hitman Reborn in fucking, was it Toonami? Yeah. I think it was in Toonami or something. Yeah, this shit was the fucking bomb. Oh, I've also watched Inazuma 11. I didn't know it was... So, Inazuma 11 was in Cartoon Network. I didn't know it was an anime, but I fucking loved Inazuma 11. I fucking watched that shit every day, 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. every single day back when I was in grade 1. Oh, there was also Bakugan. Fuck, I loved Bakugan, dude. I fucking loved Bakugan. I didn't catch... Oh, hold on. Holy shit. I remember the biggest plot twist in fucking Bakugan was that the villain of the fucking show, Draco, or fucking whatever his name was actually the orange-haired girl, but his BPD incarnation or fucking whatever. Like, the bitch over here, the orange-haired girl, he's actually the fucking villain of the show. But, like, the plot twist was so handled so well or something. I remember losing my fucking mind. Masquerade, yes, Masquerade. Yeah, I remember losing my fucking mind when that happened. It's like, wait, you're telling me this pretty girl was actually this handsome ass fucking villain all along? I can get behind that. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. I was so fucked, dude. Oh, obviously Dinosaur King too. Dinosaur King, I think I told you guys this. Dinosaur King was my first, or was one of my first anime. It was probably my first, yeah. And Zoe, this fucking girl, the orange-haired girl was my first crush, yeah. Jesus Christ. Shaman King, I did not find that much interest in Shaman King. I'm so sorry. I know it. I see people say that it's super good. I'll probably get around to it someday, but I haven't started this yet. Yeah. Sorry. Oh fuck, dude. Oh fuck. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Pushy Destroyer, hell yeah, dude. High School DxD, of course, dude. High School DxD was the GOAT. Obviously, I can't Google that here for obvious reasons. Detective Conan, I like Detective Conan, but I wouldn't say I followed the plot, cause Detective Conan I watched like segmentedly. Yeah. I'm so happy we got the same childhood. I mean, hey man, if you were like a poor Filipino or like a lower middle class Filipino, you probably have the same childhood as I did, yeah. Yeah. Zoids? Yeah. I remember Zoid toys though. I don't remember the show. I remember the toys. Excuse me. Jesus Christ. I hate the art. Wait, there's a new High School DxD. I like the old design of Rias. Yes, this fucker was hot. Is it like a Wait! Why is she Moe now? No! Cesar, thank you so much.
High School DxD.
No, dude, I just want to see his design. I just want to see his design. Her design, rather. No, that's not it. Okay, hold on. Wait, is that it? Is this it? I don't remember Rias looking like that. I do not. Yeah, she looked... dude, they looked like this. Not this. It's so moe now. Hold on. It's kind of moe. I mean, I guess it's like, dude, they lost its aura. That's the light novel? No, I mean like the art style. I'm talking about the art style. Oh, fuck. Fuck, dude. What was the main character's fucking ability again? Fuck, dude. Fuck, hold on. Was it? Was his ability that he could use a sword? Or am I thinking of another anime? Fuck, I remember watching this a long time ago, but I don't remember a lick of it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not even a single one. So wait a minute. His power was that he could increase his physical ability, but he couldn't use magic, right? That was it? Fuck, I don't remember, but I remember something. I don't know if it was a different anime, but I think it was, yeah, I don't know. Okay, again, I don't know if it was a different anime, but I remember watching a show that was like that. Yeah, he punches hard. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, it is him. Yeah, okay. That's Aru Majutsu no Index. Oh, it was a certain magical index. Oh, fuck, dude. Dude, fucking these old animes, or I don't even know if they're old animes, but some of these fucking animes, they kind of blend into each other. Yeah. Jesus Christ. This man knows nothing. Dude, look, there's a difference between forgetting and not knowing. I watch a lot of them. I don't remember a lot. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Has it been a decade? I don't quite remember. It's been more than that, I would like to think. It's been 2 decades! Oh yeah, it has been a decade, sorry. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I do... for example, right? Akamega Kill and Kill la Kill. Like, some of these fucking animes blend into each other, especially if you're a fucking high schooler. Yeah. Yeah. Especially because fucking Ryuko and Akame kind of looks similar in the sense of their style. Okay, they don't look similar, but, you know, black, fucking red and black. One is a whore and one is not that much of a whore. Yeah. Akame got overrated. Yo, dude! What are you yapping about? Okay, yo, dude, you can't slander my fucking my goat, okay? Akamega Kill was so fucking good. I don't know why. Like, Akamega Kill was so fucking good. Okay, here's how I fucking cry. I remember crying a fuck ton back then when I was a middle schooler when the scissor girl died. What's the name of the scissor girl? Akamega Kill. Character with the scissors. Yeah. I remember when she fucking died. And I was like fucking crying. Yeah, dude. But fuck, dude. I remember she cried because I remember... Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. But she was the first person that was nice to the MC. Yeah. She was the first person that was nice to the MC. So I was kind of rooting for her. She was the first character I actually liked. And when she died, I was like, no, dude. You can't fucking do that. You can't fucking do that. Yeah. Fuck, dude. I love dog food. Oh yeah, she got eaten by the dog. I remember now. She got eaten by the fucking dog. And the dog was like one of the legendary weapons. I forgot what the name of the legendary weapons was. What were the weapons called again? I don't remember. Oh, Tegu. Oh, Imperial Arms. Okay, yeah, Imperial Arms. I watched it as Imperial Arms. Yeah, the fucking dog was an Imperial Arm, and I thought that shit was kind of broken, not gonna lie. Holy fuck. Akame was too passive for a titular character, by the way. That is, yeah, true. When I watched Akame ga Kill, I thought Akame was the main character, or I thought, like, she was going to be the main character. Yeah. S-Death, though. Fuck. There's a reason why S-Death's design is so legendary. Like, literally every, like, military-esque character in the history of fucking anime going forward, S-Death is probably the source for that. Shit is so she is so legendary for obvious fucking reason. She's so evil, but she's so hot. But at the same time, when the main character, look, you know look, here's the thing. You know it's a banger anime when I don't even remember the main character's name. I remember every side character that I thought was, like, intriguing. Like, you know, obviously I remember S-Death, I remember Akame. But not even the main character. She do love you if you're strong enough? True. Dude, I remember when the main character got, like, well, it wasn't kidnapped, but, like, she did kind of make him unconscious. He got kidnapped into the home. She was fucking in her house. She was half naked the whole time. And then she kissed him. It's like, bro, what are we why are you talking about fucking ideals and shit? Just bang her. Just bang her and still be, like, you know, like, hold on to your ideals, but there's no harm in banging her. Like, bang her, dude. Holy shit. I remember being so fucking tilted. I remember so fucking tilted. Holy shit. I remember the Incursion. Oh, true, Incursion. Holy fuck, the armor was so fucking good, yeah. Tatsuki? The name... No, I don't think it was Tatsuki. I think it was Tatsumi. Right? Tatsumi. Yeah, it was Tatsumi. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I remember it now. Oh, fuck, dude. Dude. Pass the controller, true. Pass the fucking controller. Cause, like, dude, she's so hot. She's so insane too. This bitch, oh, okay, to be fair, a lot of things in my head was already awakened when she got introduced into my life. But, like, she was, like, top, like, she's probably, like, up there in my top 5 list in terms of waifus. He died a virgin? Yeah, he died a virgin because he would rather follow his ideals. Bro, you could have done that and also banged the hot one. The hottie. Like, are you for real? Imagine if you read the manga. Yeah, so I remember the manga apparently was different. It went differently, I remember, yeah. But I don't remember. I mean, I watched these fucking animes a long time ago, so I don't quite remember anymore. But yeah, apparently the manga was even bloodier. Yeah, shit like that. Don't spoil the manga? I mean, I can't spoil the manga. I haven't read it. I just watched the fucking anime. Jesus Christ. Pass the controller? True. Pass the controller. God, dude. Ah. Fuck, dude. Whatever. Akamega, sorry, Kill la Kill. I like Kill la Kill. I thought it was very creative. If Kill la Kill was released now, I don't think it would pass though. I think a lot of people in Twitter would be super upset that Kill la Kill was as popular as it was. Or, sorry, that it will be as popular as it is. Because this fucking anime? Yeah. Oh, Darling in the Franxx. I remember people shitting on Darling in the Franxx. Okay, I remember people glazing Darling in the Franxx, but then shitting it when the ending came. I was a fucking snot-nosed loser, fucking high schooler with no real fucking media literacy, so I didn't understand why. I remember 2B becoming a fucking starship-shaped fucking booba or something. Yeah. And the guy who got NTR'd, I actually thought that it was pretty cool that they showed that. I remember watching Darling in the Franxx, the fat guy that got NTR'd. I thought that was super realistic. I thought, yeah, I imagine this happens a lot in a high school setting or when you're just adults. You know what I mean? Yeah. And bro actually got pregnant. It's like, yeah, this happens. Yeah, I believe this. Yeah, this is fine. Mm-mm-mm. You'd think that? No, I wouldn't think that, not because I like cucked. I like cuck or like I like NTR or whatever, but like I thought that was realistic, you know? Yeah. I didn't identify as the chubby dude. The new design is shit? I mean, I don't remember. This was a Trigger anime? Yeah, of course. Dude, the ending should have given away that it was a fucking Studio Trigger anime, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. If they ended with 2B? 02, you mean? Yo, Eddie a fool! I caught you, bro! I caught you! You said 2B! It's actually 02! Yeah. She was not his GF, so the cuckening didn't happen. True, but it's like the whole... there was like some implications there, if I remember correctly. It was shit like, promise me you'll be my partner forever or something. And the girl said, yeah, okay, I will. Fucking got pregnant in the next episode. Yeah. Fuck, what were we talking about again? What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, okay, wait, how did we get from this? How did we get from fucking, Deme into this? The fuck? Oh well, whatever. Alright. Okay. Next meme. Let's completely forget all of that, okay? We're going to talk about something else now. And I'm gonna probably end the stream after or something. Yeah. Fuzar. Yeah. Anime? Yeah, anime. Bro, you call Violet Evergarden sad slap, then call Akamega kill good? Yeah. I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say that with my chest out. Yep. I'll say that. Yeah, Akamega kill was good. In fact, Akamega kill better than Violet Evergarden. No, I mean, imagine. Imagine. Bro, I think you will be a good anime YouTuber. I would, no, I don't think so, because, like, I would have to review I forgot a lot of the animes that I watched, or at least I forgot a lot of the important plot points and stuff like that. I'd have to rewatch a lot of them. Yeah. Alright. So, let's talk about VTubing back. Okay, let's talk about VTubing again. So, we all know who fucking, we all know who this girl is, right? Yuzukiroa, the VTuber that Nijisanji is still making for merch for 5 years later, because there was a lawsuit that happened between her, and Nijisanji and Narukami Sabaki regarding like a reporting of slander. And back in 2024, Narukami Sabaki actually won that lawsuit. Nijisanji failed to prove that their business was stifled because they still kept producing merch and was still selling merch, so no business was stifled. So they dropped, the lawsuit got dropped, the criminal lawsuit got dropped, but then Nijisanji still wanted to pursue a civil lawsuit for that. They really wanted to get Narukami Sabaki's ass. Holy shit. And today, it just ended. Report on the resolution regarding handling of infringement rights of other actions against our affiliated liver Yuzukiroa. We sincerely, okay, blah blah blah, skip that, has been reached out with the external streamer active on the internet hereinafter the subject in connection with the lawsuit for damages claim filed by our affiliated liver Yuzukiroa regarding the series of events leading to the termination of the contract with the former company affiliated liver, which was King Yuzaka Mero, which was announced publicly or announced in October 2020. Since 2020, the subject has conducted multiple streams on their YouTube channel and other platforms containing claims that Yuzukiroa engaged in bullying and harassment against a former company-affiliated liver, driving them to retirement. In order to recover from the resulting damages such as defamation, Yuzukiroa identified the subject's identity and filed this lawsuit. Okay, so what are they talking about? So they are talking about when King Yuzaka Meiro and Yuzuki Roa was fighting because a person thought that they were copying each other, King Yuzaka Meiro approached Narukami Sabaki and told her one-sided rats and one-sided information, all to paint Yuzuki Roa as a bad guy. This is a very rough TLDR. There are more details by this. And then Narukami Sabaki, because he got that information from King Yuzaka Meiro, actually reported on that and made Yuzaka Roa look bad. Obviously, after like a lot of digging in and some investigation done by other people, it was found out that King Yuzaka Meiro was actually just a super mentally ill, untrustworthy narrating manhera. And because of that, bro, Yuzuki Roa got fucked in the ass for literally no other reason by Narukami Sabaki, because Sabaki decided to trust an untrustworthy source. And now, this happened. She bullied someone, allegedly, but turns out that's not what happened. Yeah. In this lawsuit, it confirmed between Yuzaka Roa and the subject that there is no... It has been confirmed between Roa and the subject that there is no fact that Roa engaged in bullying or unjust harassment against specific livers as pointed out in the subject's streams. Again, that was... Narukami Sabaki was saying that Roa was harassing Meiro when Meiro was the one that was a manhera. Contrary to the facts. Sorry. So, Jesus, stop! In this law, furthermore, the subject acknowledges that the images and information disseminated by the subject on the internet and other SNS as evidence of bullying were based on false information provided by third parties, and that content of the videos were streamed by the subject was contrary to the facts. Based on the above, this settlement has been reached with the content that subject apologizes to Yuzuki Roa. To the fans who have been supported, okay, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for waiting for us for the opportunity, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, so who harassed who? So King Yuzaka Meiro was accusing Roa of being a bully, a bitch, and all sorts of things, even though she was the one copying her voice, copying her schedule, copying her dialect. Okay? And Roa was trying to point that out. Hey, stop copying me. Meiro got upset and reported these half-truths and like bad information, this one-sided stuff, over to Narukami Sabaki. Narukami Sabaki took it, reported it, which resulted into Roa getting like backlash from a fair few Nijisanji fans who at that time believed that Roa was a bully because of the Roa situation. Yeah. So that was what happened. And since then, Roa has been inactive, and Nijisanji filed a criminal suit against Narukami Sabaki. Narukami Sabaki actually won this criminal suit. Like, the judge actually went in favor of him. But then, Nijisanji changed its strat. Instead of a criminal suit, it became a civil suit. Not particularly trying to allege him of crimes, but basically trying to still paint him as a bad person. Right? So that's where this person says here. The initial video was posted in October 2020. From February 2023 to November 2023, I was investigated as a criminal case, and the result was a decision not to indict. From around December 2024 to May 2026, the civil trial continued and the settlement was reached with an apology. We can also finally feel that we've reached a certain closure. That's what he said. So basically, there was a settlement that was reached. Yeah, he won the case because Any Color filed under a wrong lawsuit, right? Yeah, they filed a criminal case instead of a civil case, which is why they lost. So anyway, that happened, and then he further says, the lawsuit with Roa has concluded. Since the settlement was reached by the end of May this year, we've been waiting for a statement from the other party up until today. Also, I cannot provide information, but I will share key points. The information was primarily obtained from the person themselves. This was Meiro, and an individual who brought in information that only insiders could know, unclear if they are live streamer. However, some of the obtained information contained inaccuracies, which has been acknowledged with an apology. This is the outcome. Regarding the content and the timing of the statement from the other party, I have not been informed, so I cannot provide any further immediate explanation, and in fact, I need time to consider whether an explanation is even feasible in the first place. Okay, as a result, I apologize for having conveyed false information to everyone. I am truly sorry. Yep. Yeah. Bro still got his huge views. Yeah, man, 4.5k views. People were holding their breath out from this. Anyway, this, look at this, okay? 19.9 million views! And this was the lawsuit firm that partnered up with Nijisanji and Roa. This matter has oh shit, Cesar Hernandez. Why? Thank you for helping me. Oh, I don't know how I helped you, Cesar, but I appreciate the very generous super chats. I feel bad taking my audience's money, so I hope you're well off to not mind paying giving me that much money. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate it. Kind of crazy how they spent that much time to get an apology. True. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Cesar. Cesar. Yeah. Anyway, this matter has involved prolonged litigation proceedings, but it was resolved through a settlement on May 18 this year. Okay. Note that the item 2 to 3 of the attached settlement terms, the phrase was not affiliated with any caller at the time, was pointed out by the defendant's side after the settlement was reached, and we confirmed it to be a clerical error for was affiliated with any caller at the time. Originally, the lawsuit was filed with the aim of holding accountable the VTuber who streamed the video that triggered the defamation. But ultimately, rather than simply obtaining a court judgment on the monetary claim, we determined together with Roa that it would be more appropriate from the perspective of restoring her honor to confirm through the settlement process the circumstances under which the other party's VTuber stream came to occur. Yup. In a judgment, only determinations are made regarding the requirements of recognizing the liability for damages, and the background circumstances are not necessarily clarified. Whereas in settlement proceedings, the agreed matters within parties can include a variety of content, so we chose the resolution through settlement proceedings. Okay, so basically, Nijisanji did not necessarily win. They just, Narukami Sabaki just settled. Yeah. I mean, technically, it is kind of a victory for Rowa and Nijisanji, but not really yeah. Are we really thinking the person who played Rowa's going back? She is. She actually retweeted this. Look, Yuzuki Rowa. She retweeted this. She's actually back. Like, after a long ass fucking time, she's back. Let's look at this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Since I can't provide too much proof that I didn't do something that I didn't do, I've ended up wasting so much time on this alone. Now I've come to fully understand and be able to explain why I ended up in such a situation and what was happening behind the scenes. To even let out a little bit of what happened to me be known, I chose reconciliation. Yeah. I know from experience... Oh, sorry. Sorry, that's not her. Sorry. The profile picture kind of made it look like her. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah. So she's kind of back. Look, okay, her last stream, October 2020, December 2021, February 2025, yep, still made merch about her, and now this. Literally 4-year difference. And it's been a while. It's been a while, yeah. So, TLDR, victory for her and Nijisanji. I don't know if Narukami Sabaki is gonna do something about it. It seems like the settlement is against his favor, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. It is what it is, or something along those lines. Yeah. Although it's nice, it's a Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, man, it's a Pyrrhic victory because it took her 5 fucking years to come back. 6, actually, even almost 6 years, yeah, to come back. It's insane. And look at the tweets, bro. 15 million. 188k likes. A lot of people were waiting for her. A lot of people really liked her. Yeah. So, but she has been streaming on a PL. I don't remember the PL, but beyond Yuzuki Rowa, she has been streaming. I don't remember the name of the PL again, but yeah. It seems like she'll come back here and it'll be done. It'll be back. Hopefully. Soon even. It's very fresh. Like, the news just broke out yesterday. So, you know, probably emotions are still high. There's no concrete plan yet on when she's gonna stream or whatever. But I'm gonna imagine that she will in the future. And I think that will be it. Yeah, I think that will be it. Chat. Is there somebody I can raid, I wonder? Let me see if I can raid somebody. How about Sayu? Can I raid Sayu? No, I cannot. Alright. Okay. Well, it's fine. Doesn't that violate her employment contract? Well, it's not an employment contract. It's not an employment contract because they are contractors, and at the same time, I'm sure Nijisanji is gonna give her the pass a little bit because her circumstances are very, different, very unique. Like Nijisanji can't just hold her streaming right to other platforms and other IPs just because of this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's nighttime. Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep again. Thankfully, do I have work tomorrow? Let me see. Rare NijiW? Indeed, it's a rare NijiW. Wait, yes! I don't have work tomorrow. It's a Saturday tomorrow. Yippee! Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to go on a fucking 12-hour sleep. And outside that, I think that'll be it. I'd like to thank you everybody for coming into the stream. Oh, and for the generous super chats. Yeah, especially you, Cesar Hernandez, fucking throwing out the super chats and the yellow dollar and the membership stuff. I very much appreciate that. Yeah. Did the model freeze? I don't think so. Did it? No, I don't think so. All right. Thank you everybody. Thank you all for coming. Bye bye. See, have a good night or have a good day at work. Womp womp. Bye bye. Bye bye.